Boom! We are back into Fallout 4. Let's do this. Big bada boom. That's right, from a little bit of Fifth Element there. Welcome. We just checked out some 7 Days to Die. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. You guys thought I was going to give up on Fallout. Absolutely not. I love this game. I'm 1,500 hours in. We're going to be playing this for a few hours and then, of course, back to some 7 Days to Die. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. We are having the best stream ever. That's right, episode 13. I try to make my stream better and better every time. We're playing 3 separate games today. We played Star Wars: The Old Republic, where you saw some of our team dynamics. We checked out 7 Days to Die, where you saw some amazing building. And now we're going to go ahead and do some Questline and Fallout for a few hours here. And then back to some more fun in 7 Days to Die. So we're going to go ahead and do some Brotherline questing here. Let's go ahead and get into some Fallout. Now, tonight is DJ night. If you would like to request some songs, we just happen to have our awesome DJ Chewy. Let's see if you've never seen a Wookiee rocking the turntable. Boom! There he is, rocking that turntable. Dropping that songs for tonight's stream. We're going to be playing songs all night tonight on the stream during Fallout. And, of course, during SWTOR. During 7 Days to Die, I will be turning it off because I like to focus. I got to focus when I'm doing that. So there we go. But if you would like to request a song for the next couple hours or so, feel free to go ahead, or actually it's about 2.5 hours. Feel free to go ahead and throw that song in the chat. All you do is say @ChewyBaka right there. His name's right there with 2 W's. And then put the name of the song and who the artist is. Make sure it's PG-13. Make sure it's not going to say the F word or the C word or anything like that. Or you will not get to pick any songs ever again, just so you know. And Chewy will go do it, and that keeps me from getting trolled with John Siennas and all of that stuff. Or 4 watt. Turn down your 4 watt. Right? Turn down for what? By the way, if you're a streamer, someone's going to try to get you with that. Little heads up. Turn down for what is a song? Turn down for what? Do you know what I mean? That's a song. Put that in the queue, by the way, Chewy. Put down turn down for what? So people say that. Go in your settings and turn down your 4 watt. And you're like in your settings and you're like, my 4 watt? I don't see 4 watt. What are you talking about? And they just totally try to troll the streamer. Which is funny because I watch all the things of people trolling other streamers, like Twitch fails. Watch that. It's a very good series on YouTube, by the way. So there we go. All right, let's get back in here to some Fallout. Now, where were we at? We were doing some mainline questing in Fallout. Before we get too far in there, though, let me say hello to all the amazing people like Noah, who's hanging out right now. My amazing, legendary supporter. Thank you for hanging out, Noah. Always great to have you in the game, bro. Or in the stream. I'm in the game. You're in the stream. Nooshki, of course, my other awesome mod hanging out. Make sure to show her lots of love, along with Sister Wolf, Dave, and Chewy Baka. They do an amazing job. Chewy's an amazing DJ, also great mod. Also, he helps me out in 7 Days to Die, and all my other mods and people that help out on the stream. I appreciate them all. We've got Fast Out hanging out. Don't worry, Fast Out. We're going to go back. Did you see that amazing build? I hope you saw that amazing build that he did for us in there. If you missed it, don't worry, I'll be in there again later on. Maybe we'll take another little tour so you guys can see all of that. If you did miss that amazing work by Pokey and Mace, they did a great job. Now, that's the next. I wanted to learn quartermastering. Quartermastering apparently is the hardest job because, of course, I always accidentally take on the hardest job, which is micromanaging all of the stuff coming in and out of there. So that's what I will do later on. I will micromanage everything. So everybody else has the opportunity to make stuff, like he made me that gun. Or they can make scooters, or they can do all that stuff. We'll do some exploring as well. You'll see that, and maybe even a horde night. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So make sure to show some love. And the person we need to show some love to, who actually is supporting that server, the 7 Days to Die server, is, of course, Fast Out, who was able to help us out with that. Let's give Fast Out a love train in here, because that's how we show appreciation in my channel. Boom! We throw down that love train. Let's do it. Hold on one second. We're going to pause that song and throw down the love train. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, this is how we throw down the love train. We put @Fast Out. And then we put a whole bunch of hearts in there. We show them some love for supporting the stream, for backing us up. We appreciate it big time, Fast Out. Let's do it. Boom. Big hearts for Fast Out. Let's see it in the chat, everybody. If you have only just been in my stream for 1 minute, or you've been in here for years, take an extra minute to appreciate those people that help out in the stream. Those who donate, those who lend a hand, like my mods and stuff. Throw some love. Just take an extra second. There's like 60 people in here right now. take an extra second to just throw a heart or two in the chat. You can throw some Doritos in there too. You can throw puppy dogs, kitty cats, whatever you want. Just throw it in there, blow up that chat, spam that Kismet love in there. Show Fast Out some love for all his support of the stream. Because I appreciate people who go above and beyond, who actually help out other people. And that's what I love to do as well. I love to pay it forward to other streamers. I have rated other streamers like Banlish and a whole list of hundreds of various actually different streamers, whether they have like 2 followers or whether they have thousands. It doesn't matter to me. I'm paying that love forward to them, and then it starts a chain where they pay it forward to somebody else and pay it forward again, and then we have this amazing Twitch community. Add a little bit of positivity to the entire Twitch community. And that's what I love to do. And thanks to all you guys hanging out in the stream. So let's play some Fallout. I love to build, by the way. Love to build in Fallout. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get in my power armor. And I'm going to show you I have a helicopter pad. I have a helicopter landing pad. Now it only works about 70% of the time. Noah blowing it up with the host. Thank you so much, bro. Get that love. Keep that love going. Keep that going, love, in the chat. Go ahead. It's the only time it's okay to spam my chat is when you're showing that love.
Simple as that.
If you've already shown some love, show some more love in there. Come on, blow it up in there. Now I'm going to throw down a signal grenade, and we are going to get going. So I'm going to pull in a vertibird. Now I need to get my death counter up here. For some reason, it has vanished. Let me get it going here. Now, you might notice, and Noah has already noticed, there he's got me in the chat, that my interface is totally different. I'm covering up the radiation because this is the only thing you can cover up that no one really cares about, right? You want to see the health, you want to see all the other stuff, but notice I've got more of the gameplay, right? I've got more of the gameplay. Larger gameplay, smaller interface, larger thing. So you can still see my social media information, of course, my YouTube, my Twitter, and my Facebook are all Kismet BP. Kismet B like Bravo, P like Papa, all one word. And then, of course, you got me here behind my overseer's desk. This is the optimum spot for me to be for every single game that I play. I went in and found all the overlays and all the stuff that you use to build and so forth. And this is like the optimum place where I'm kind of out of the way of everything. So you might notice that I have a completely different interface throughout all of it. And what I wanted to do was reduce my interface to the bare minimum so that, of course, more games, more guides for you guys on YouTube, more streams for you guys as well, taking it to a whole nother level because I want to be the best streamer that ever was. That's right. Not because I think I'm better than everybody else, not out of arrogance or anything like that. It's because I know what it takes to be great at whatever I want to do. And you should too. Use the passion for what you love to do. Super fuel to fuel you every single day you wake up in the morning. If you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be whatever it is, no matter what age you are, whether you're 7 or 70. By the way, you can still do what you love even at 70. People at 70s, by the way, play games better than me. They rule, I'm telling you. I have some members that are all the way up into their 80s and all the way down into the 20s and teens. And there's one great thing that brings us all together here as a Twitch community is that we love playing games. And we love playing games together and experiencing games together, which is super fun. All right, let's get on this vertibird and let's get going. So look at all that love for you, Fast Out. You blew it up in there. Blowing up that love for Fast Out. Appreciate it big time. And thanks, Noah, for backing me up. This is my new universal interface that I'm going to use. Because it basically allows you to see more of the game with me kind of tucked out of the way here. Very optimally where I'm covering up the radiation, which is not a big thing. All right, so let's fly back here to my main base, Spectacle Island. Now, I hope I didn't run out of grenades. Let's actually take a quick look at that. I have my signal grenades. I do have 7. All right, good. I have plenty.
Stand by for takeoff.
Now, in this playthrough, I've 1,500 hours in Fallout 4. I know that seems insane. I know it's a lot. I have 1,500 hours in Fallout 4. I've played through 3 times now. It's my 3rd playthrough. The first playthrough was about 500 hours, and I basically got all the way to level 94. I was like, this game get too easy in normal mode. I'll go ahead and just try survival mode, right? So I went to survival mode, pretty tough in the very beginning, say about till about level 20 or 30, and then it starts to get a little easier, and then I got up to level 94. Of course, I started all over again from scratch. I got to level 94, and then it was just way too easy, right? It was way too easy. I was like, what's harder than this? Well, the new survival mode came out, which is really good, by the way. I really like the new survival mode because it makes you play totally different than you would in any other mode. So you've got to watch out for food. You got to watch out for water. You got to watch out for infections. You got to make sure that you don't die while you're out and about. Because if you do die, right, you're going to lose a whole bunch of progress. Like in 7 Days to Die, it's perpetual, right? If I die, all the stuff stays exactly how it is, right? It's just that I died, I have to go get my stuff. But in this game, you could lose like a half hour because you couldn't find a place to save. Because the only way to save in the new survival mode is to find a bed to save. Now, also the only way for me to travel from place to place is to take a vertibird from place to place, which is what we're doing right now. And look at this. Now, we also look for cars while we're going. And here we are coming over the top of the Atom Cats here. Now, I can fire down there, but these are my bros. I don't want to blow up their stuff, which is very hard to resist. Very hard to resist not blowing up cars. But here we are. We're coming into Spectacle Island here, just up ahead. You can see where we are right now, right about here. Spectacle Island over here. And we're coming in to what I call a mega build. Now, there's 3 different levels of building that I do. There is the basic building, where you just build a basic structure, where you just throw down sleeping bags and you throw down some basic stuff just to get your place going. Then you go to the next level, which is called super building. Now, super building is all about profit, right? It's not about prettiness. It's about profit and survivability, so that your people can survive and they can produce extra water or extra food or whatever. You can even make extra jet if you want to be a drug dealer. It's all up to you. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. So that's kind of a basic build. And then there's the mega build. That actually goes to the limits of the game. Here it is right here, Vault 45. We're coming in on the helipad. Now, it only works 70% of the time, so sometimes it does go through it. So if it does, sorry about that. And it doesn't always land on there. But if it puts the thing down, there you go. You've now seen a helipad actually land on top of a building, which is not easy to make it do that, by the way. It is super tough to make it do that. But there he goes. Thank you so much for the lift. I appreciate it. And then here's my Kismet helipad right over here. So there you go. You confirmed Kismet has his own very own helipad on the top. Now, how do I make that work? Well, I have a video on YouTube that you can watch in more detail on how to do that, how to set up a helipad. But it's all about this little thing right here, your quick travel, where you place that on the top of your building and what structure you use to build it. All right, so you want to see that actually being built and tested, go check that out on my YouTube channel. You can check that out. And mods, go ahead and throw my YouTube channel in there. Now, this is my overseer's office. As you can see, we've got, he's always doing something crazy. What can you say? We've got a bunch of different outfits from the various vaults. We've got 88, 118, 114, 111. We've got the Mechanist. We've got a whole bunch of other people here. Now, of course, I built this whole entire structure myself. I love building. It is super fun. We've got various guns here, like the Striker that shoots bowling balls. We've got various different power armors here, which I haven't really built up my power armor museum like I did the very first time. I had like 16 sets, and I had them all the different sets and all of that. But in this third playthrough, not so much. Now, this is part of the vault-tec kit, which is really awesome. I have all of the DLC. I love every single one of the DLCs. Now, one of the things that most of us, if you played Fallout before, have always wanted to do is build a vault. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that. I'm going to show you the rest of the vault here in just a second. But this is my spot. This is my workshop. I call it my overseer's office. And, of course, I have lots of space because I need lots of space. I have lots of stuff. Now, if you look over here over the top of the desk, that's right, or over the top of the door, this is Vault 45. If there's any kind of storms or anything like that or any kind of trouble, I can close that door and lock myself here in the vault. So let's go ahead and take a tour outside here. Now, you can see I've got a nice atrium built here. Now, this is my office, of course, Kismet, the overseer's office. And we're going to go ahead and pull up the elevator here. We'll get McCready standing on there. And you're going to go up there. He's always up to something crazy. So we take the elevator down. Now, of course, you can have up to 4 levels of elevators. I have a lot of mega builds at very different places. Again, you can see it all on my YouTube, including hours and hours and hours of gameplay and entire streams. I'm one of the few streamers that both has a huge graphic design background and videography background and educational background and 3D animation background. Yes, I have a professional job, and I've had it for 25 years and been incredibly successful at it. I can't do it anymore, sadly, because of my medical conditions, but I have loved every minute of it. I've woken up every morning and thought, what kind of cool graphic design could I do today? And have done it every day. If you have something that fires you up like that, or maybe you haven't discovered it yet, follow that passion and let nobody's negativity stop you. You know what you do? Don't put their negativity on their shoulder. You know what you do? Right there. Look at these shoulders. There ain't no negativity there. I don't carry it around. Same thing, don't put it in some sort of negativity backpack and hold on to it forever. You know what you do? Don't carry that stuff around. Negativity is on somebody else. What you want to do is surround yourself with awesome people like my mods and all the awesome people that hang in my channel all the time, as well as all of my members. Hang around with people who raise you up, who really give you some good feedback, who are honest with you, but not rude and obnoxious and negative all the time. So try to surround yourself with those kind of people, and it makes your life a bit easier, as well as a bit healthier too. I've been working on my health. I'm down 40 pounds, by the way, another 5 pounds. I've been going to the gym 3 days a week. I have been working out and, of course, watching my food and taking care of that kind of stuff, going on more walks. I actually can run now. I'm going to be doing a 5K. I'm not going to run the full 5K. I'll be walking most of it, but it'll be my first 5K I've ever done, and the first time I've ever been able to do something of that level in like 15 years, in a very long time. So as you can see, I've got some bunkers in here as well. You see, we do a little real talk up in my channel too, if you guys didn't know. All right, let me get the music back on again, because it is DJ night. Turn that back on.
We could be walking right into an ambush and we'd never see it coming.
There we go. Get that music back on. So these are their bunk houses. So this is kind of the upper level where they kind of sleep. And then we're going to go down here into the bottom level. And this is the kind of crafting area. Now, you've got a basic limit that you can do at each thing. Now, there are mods that break that limit. But I do not use mods. I do not cheat. I do not shortcut. I do not glitch. I don't believe in those things. You know why? Because your game is like life, right? You start, you end. And this part in between is the most important part, the journey. Now, you might be, Kismet, how could you possibly be playing Fallout 4 for 1,500 hours? You're still playing it since November? Absolutely. Because I want to get the most out of this stuff, right? Out of my money, right? Out of my money. And hopefully I inspire you guys to go out there and build. Hopefully I inspire you guys to enjoy your games more, so you get more value out of your games, each and every one of them. And one of the things I love to do, of course, is build. And I've probably done about 80% of my time doing building. So this right here is a farm that's up here. And again, we have to watch out for that limit. I can only build so much here. Turn down for what? There it is! Got to turn down that 4 watt. Perfect, perfect for the tour. All right, now down here in this level, you're going to see that I've got kind of a conveyor belt here, and it goes into a dropper, or into a hopper, I mean. I call it a dropper because it does drop it, but there we go. It's called a hopper. Now, there's other things here, component sorters. Notice it's running right now. It's actually sorting. Not only is it sorting, it's mega sorting. You're like, Kismet, what do you mean mega sorting? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Well, it's something I invented called the mega sorter, the Kismet mega sorter. So down here, we've got the power. We've got themselves a little lunchroom, which we've never finished, but I'll get around to it maybe one day. Over here, of course, we've got our vendors, the new style vendors, which are awesome. And then here it is, the mega sorter, inside the vault, by the way. Now, what is happening right down here, and again, I built this all out, and I discovered this, and it was like a goosebump moment. It was like a stroke of genius moment. It was like a lightning to the brain. Exactly, like a lightning to the brain. It was a genius moment where I discovered that you could actually grab stuff directly out of the workbench. And for those of you who are trying to figure out how I did that, there it is right there. You can see how I've got it lined right up with the workbench. It's actually pulling it directly out of the workbench and then pulling it in there and then sorting it. And let's go check a look how it does it. Out here, of course, I had a helipad down here until I made that one upstairs work, which was awesome. We've got a whole bunch of turrets now. If you're wondering why they're red, I have the targeting HUD on my armor. That's why you see it. I call that the Kismet kill box, probably the thing I'm most known for in Fallout. The kill box is basically a small platform. You put the turrets on there. They can fire in 360 degrees. Anything comes to your settlement. I don't care if it's a whole horde of legendary Deathclaws. They are going to get annihilated. Even if you try to attack your own settlement, you're going to probably die if you have enough kill boxes there. So that's how you really know it's good, if you die from it. Here's our vault door. Old school, by the way. Fallout 1, which we were playing the other day on our retro stream. Now, also tonight, on Wednesday, you guys are going to choose what I'm going to play tomorrow on the retro stream. So make sure to hang out. Stay here the whole time. We're going to vote at the end of the stream on what you guys want to see me retro stream. I got a whole bunch of different games, Fallout games, of course. I have Wolfenstein. Of course, we're going to play Skyrim on Friday. Just to let you know, the special edition. We're going to be playing that on Friday. I probably won't be doing any 7 Days to Die on that. I'll probably be doing... Probably, maybe during the day I'll do 7 days, and then at night we'll do Skyrim. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But Skyrim Special Edition this Friday, if it does actually drop. We'll see. We'll see. Now this is the mega sorter. So what it does is it comes up, and you can see I've got a hopper there that starts the mega sorter. So you got to put a hopper there, and you put it right next to the workbench. Now it's got to be at a certain height. If you have it too low, notice how I've got it raised up off the ground here. You got to have it raised up off the ground. If you got it too low, then it doesn't work. If you got it too high, it doesn't work. So you put it there, you put some power to it, it's good. Then I have a lift here that lifts this up. Actually, let me go into construction mode so you can see what it's called. This is a conveyor belt lift, and this is a hopper. And then that's going to bring it up, and then we run it along our various conveyor belts. Dark Angel with the host. Thank you so much to my awesome, legendary supporter there, Dark Angel. Make sure to show him lots of love. The legendary support. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that host. Every single one of those hosts gives me just this much closer to that sub button. I can't wait. I can't wait. One day. Now, the sorter doesn't work perfect, by the way. Everything in life is not perfect. But sometimes you'll see things come off of the sorter. Usually when you load in is what it causes that to happen. Everybody, thank you so much. 1982 for that host as well. Let me catch up in chat. Hey, Judes, what's up? Judas hanging out. Hello, hello. Kiss, congrats on 5,000 followers, says Star Strong T. Thank you, thank you. It is one of my biggest goals I had at the very beginning. Just so you know, for you streamers, you people out there who want to go, just work at it really hard every day. Even if you only have 2 people in your stream, you know what you do? You talk to Nightbot. You talk to yourself. It's okay. I'm sure you talk to yourself already. I know you do. I know you do. If you're a streamer, you probably already talk to yourself. It's okay to do it on stream because you can just pretend you're talking to somebody. There you go. And it's super, super fun. Now, I started off with only 35 followers. That's right. Nearly 5,000 followers in a year, which is a lot for me. You know, I'm not a young guy. I'm not a super elite advanced player that's in these tournaments or things like that. I'm not a beautiful young girl with, you know, well-endowedness. I am just a regular guy. I'm a regular guy who loves to play games and loves to hang out and interact with you guys in the stream. That's my favorite part. If I couldn't interact with you guys on the stream, I would not do it. I don't think it's fun. Just sitting here playing a game while you guys are watching is just not as entertaining for you or for me, I think. So if you're a streamer, make sure that you interact with your community. Make sure you show them some love. And then once you build your community up, show some love to some other streamers. Pay it forward. It'll always come back to you. That's called karma. When you pay that forward to someone else, that always comes back to you. And it's happened to me many times in my life, right? Like sometimes I'll be stopped at the gas station. People come up and say, bro, I'm out of gas. Can I get some gas, or can I get $5 to get some gas? And I'll be like, don't worry about it, man. Here, just come over here. I'll pay for your gas for you, man. Come on over here. Here, I'll fill up your tank. I've done it many, many times in my life. You know, that little bit of $2 or $5 or whatever, that little bit you pay for it, I've never seen those people again, by the way. But it makes you feel better about you, and then it also makes them feel better that there's some sort of decent person out there in the world that'll help them when they need some help.
Keep leading.
So there you go. There you go.
That was the deal, right?
So that's my take on it. So this is the mega sorter. So in the first part here, we've of course got the loot. Now to make the mega sorter work, here's the trick. You've got to have one of these, the sorter. Okay, not the component sorter, which is a different thing. This is a regular sorter. And in there, you put one of the item you want it to sort. Now in this case, 308 ammo. I've got an antifreeze bottle. I've got beer bottles. I've got burgundy bottles. I've got a whole bunch of different various bottles and whatnot in there. For it to go and sort. So if anything like a bottle comes along, and I'll show you right here. I'm going to actually take a bottle out, and I'm going to get up here and throw it down on the conveyor. Haha, hold on, we got to come back to some Akbar later. That is a song that one of my followers gave me, and I actually fell in love with it. I think it's hilariously funny. Okay, so we got some junk here. We got a beer bottle, right? So I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Hopefully it drops it right where I'm at. There we go. So it goes in there. And let's get over here so we can see it happening. Listen for the sound. Hear that sound? Ding! And now it sorts it and puts it into this box. Now that's something I want to keep. The stuff I want to keep is in red. The stuff I want to get rid of is in green. I know it kind of seems reversed, but I love red. Red's my favorite color. Sorry. As you can tell, probably in most of my armor, all my characters wear red. I actually used to have red hair when I was born as well, which is a little known fact. Well, maybe it's a bit known now because you guys are watching on the stream. So yeah, so it saves all my stuff like fusion cores and things like that I use a lot, right? Different weapons and cool stuff like that, stem packs and things that I use in the wasteland. I'll come over here and get geared up before I go. Next thing is comp armor, aka companion armor. So it saves anything that I'm going to give to my companions, like gauntlets and whatnot, and sorts that in there. Now, another thing it does here is it also sorts my power armor. Now, this is going to happen, by the way. See this? This little stuff on the ground? That's no big deal. You know what you do? You just pick it up. That usually happens when you're loading in and out of the area. Now, the sorter only works when you're here. Right now, you can see it's sorting wood, taking that wood and running along there. And then, of course, we got microscopes that fell off of there. Because when I load in, the items load first before the conveyor. So what happens is the items fall off of the conveyor, any items that were on there, to the ground. Which is a bit of an issue, but I don't worry about it. I just pick it up and just keep rolling on. So as you can also see, it sorts all my ammo that I don't use, like mini nukes, calibers, fusion cells, flares, all that stuff. It sorts it over here. Just using the simple method of putting a sorter down and then putting, oh, I just messed that up. And then going in, like into the ammo I just accidentally took back, like 38 round. And we just put that in there, just one of them. You don't have to put a whole bunch, just one. And then if any of that 38 round comes through the sorter, boom, it'll divert it and then put it into the containers back over here, right over here. These are the container storage. And then you just rinse and repeat. Put another one down, put in there what you want to sort. In this case is useless food that I typically don't use, or jet or whatever. And then that will sort it here to food for sale. And then same thing here on this conveyor, which I haven't used yet, and then armor for sale, like hard hat, clean things, and then I'll take it and I'll turn around and walk right over there and sell it to the vendor. And that is the mega sorter. Now, of course, I take myself one thing further. I invented the mega sorter, by the way. Again, you can watch that video on my YouTube channel. I have full streams up there as well as highlights as well. You want to look for the highlights of the mega sorter. Now, across here, now it also has another lift, which brings it straight up here. Now, I'm overburdened, which is like a staple in my stream. Now, this is a different type of sorter. This is a component sorter. Now, if I want to make some ammo, I could put in here some various different components that I want, like say iron or whatever it is. Let me see what the actual ammo is that I usually do. Oh, I need a terminal. 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 Do I got a terminal up here? I do not. All right, I got the terminal downstairs, but I'll move it up here just so you guys can see. Just so you guys can see. Terminal. Now they love to move stuff around on me, so sometimes it takes me a second to find it because they move it. Oh, it's over here. It's in miscellaneous now. There it is. Where's the one with the legs on it? Where's the one with the legs on it? No moss. Oh, they don't have the one with the... Oh, it does. This is not showing in there. That's what it's doing. It's kind of like, wow, did they change that? So there we go. We'll put that down. And then we're going to tie this, just so we can access it from up here. We're going to tie this with spacebar into the actual builder here, the ammunition. And then we can go into the terminal, because it's also going to supply it power, because it's getting power from the chain. And then I can go in and say, okay, ammunition plant, what do I want to build? Now, me, I always build 308 ammo, because that's for my Overseer's Guardian, my favorite weapon in the game. And it's going to tell me what I need: copper, lead, and fertilizer. So what I do is I go ahead and go out of here, like so. And then I go over here and I put in the base component. I actually put copper, leather, or for fertilizer. But you can't put like a phone in there. You can't put like that stuff in there. That doesn't work. But you can break it down to its base component, like you drop it on the ground, and then you scrap it. It'll go down its base component. Then you take that copper and you put it in there, and then it will actually sort it along this line to make me ammunition. Now I have plenty of ammunition right now. If I do run out, I can always make some more. So no worries, no worries. Now you might notice over there, and you're like, oh my God, Kismet, you're gonna die. All those conditions, bro. All the conditions over there. What are you gonna do? Hey, Heartless, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Yes, what are you gonna do? Well, later in the game, you don't have to worry about your conditions as much. Notice I'm not taking any damage from being overburdened. I'm also not taking any health damage yet. If I start taking health damage, that's when I'll worry about those conditions at the bottom. When I first started playing the new survival mode, I was constantly paranoid about those. I thought I was going to instantly die, but it actually takes time for you to die. You'll actually see yourself start to take damage first before you need to take care of those things. So I usually just don't worry about it until I absolutely need it. All right, so that'll come along there. So once it makes the ammunition, then it goes back into the same cycle. So I had to figure this out, by the way. I had to figure it out. How do I make it go? How do I make it sort? How do I make it fit in this room? How do I make it come up to the next level and be correct in the next level? Then how do I make it come down the sorter and then go into the hopper? Now what the hopper does is it then drops that ammunition right back down on the conveyor right at the very beginning before it goes through the mega sorter. And then when it hits this one, it will then sort that and put that in my container. That's how far I think things out. I think it out at that level, at the okay, how do I not only do a sorter, but how can I make it a sorter, an ammunition maker, and then also come back and sort the ammunition that I just made? So that's the kind of builder I like to be. And this is really, really what turned out to be a great build, I thought. Probably one of my favorite builds that I have done. I love the vault-tec kit. Though it is very tough to use sometimes. I know some of you get frustrated doing the vault-tec kit. But if you want to see my guide on being better with the vault-tec kit, also on the YouTube channel, I do a lot of guides. Now, some streamers, you know what they'll do is they will, they'll do highlights and things like that. Well, one of my followers says, Kismet, I would really love it. And then I had a few other people come to me too. I would really love it if you could put your entire stream up on YouTube. Now, that's not a small task to do. Now, you can record it on Twitch, and they do an okay job of recording it, but it looks terrible when you export it to YouTube, right? Because they're compressing it so that they can stream it out to you guys. So the other thing I can do is I can record it to my local hard drive. Well, of course, I want to record it in maximum quality, so right now I'm recording at 1080 HD. This stream tonight will be 100 gigs. Then I will take it, convert it, and upload it to YouTube, and it will take 16 hours for it to upload to YouTube. That's right. It just constantly uploads every minute of every day. All the time. Oh, there we go. Now I'm taking damage. You see that? I took damage. So I've got to get in here and have some food. Let's go ahead and see what we got in the workbench. Taking some damage now. All right. Let's get in here. Let's have some mute fruit. Thank you so much, Daniel the Red, for that host. Again, every one of those hosts does get me just a little bit closer. Now, if you're in a bind and you have the lead belly perk, or even if you don't have the lead belly perk and you get hungry, you can go ahead and just eat some mute fruit. Oh, I just had a mysterious serum. Whoops. Whoopsie. And I can eat blow-fied meat, or I can cook it. Either way. Again, I have that. I have a level up too. I have the lead belly perk, which I think is an incredible, great perk, especially right at the very beginning. Lead belly, and then also this one here, the previous one here. Your water is your ally. You no longer take radiation from swimming and can breathe underwater. Is that cool or what? That is totally worth it. Very early in the game, though. We get those very early. Same thing with these over here, Scrounger and Bloody Mess. So again, I go above and beyond. I actually record my video, my stream at 1080 HD. Hello to everybody watching back on YouTube. I will then record it, send it up to YouTube. I also do guides on there. I do guides on Star Citizen, guides on Fallout Shelter, guides on Fallout 4. I also do guides on Star Wars The Old Republic, and eventually 7 Days to Die I will do guides on as well. So you can find guides, you can find highlights, you can find all sorts of amazing stuff over there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube. If you guys go over there, I do appreciate it big time. If you do go over there and press that subscribe button, by the way, you will get rewards here on the stream. You do get bonus Kiz Caps. Now, my Kiz Caps are my reward stuff, like this. You can see. These are the real version, as opposed to the virtual version of them, where you can use for contests and giveaway. Now, we're going to have a big mega stream on Saturday, so make sure to be here for that. I will be giving away games. I will be giving away Kiz Caps. I will be giving away T-shirts. You can even win Kismet T-shirts as well. A whole bunch of awesome stuff all day on Saturday, or all night on Saturday. We'll be playing some 7 Days to Die all night long, and have a big mega stream for you guys to enjoy. All right, so make sure to stop by. Stop by. I love to reward people who sit and hang out on my stream and earn those Kiz Caps just for chilling out. What's wrong with your jetpack? I know sometimes it gets glitched out. It's funny.
Down.
Let's see. It's all better now. All better now. Judas, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. So everybody hanging out on the stream, please, please, please. If you only one day you watch, make sure to watch on Saturday. Now, Mega Stream is where I stream more than I normally do. I usually stream until about 3 a.m., but we're going to start about maybe at 8, but probably at 9, and then go all night long for like 10, 15. I actually did an 18-and-a-half-hour stream the other day, which is the longest stream I've been able to do, because I have sleep apnea and vertigo, which makes it difficult for me to sit for a very long time, but I've learned to manage it. It's taken me about 2 years to learn to manage it enough to where I can go for about 3 hours and I take a little break, and 3 hours and take a little break, and 3 hours and take a little break, and then I can manage it long enough to stream and hang out with you guys. So there you go. So I want to get that news out of the way before we get too far. And Braden makes sense. Money reminds me of green. There you go, Braden. Yes, that's exactly why I have it green. Me and Braden, we're in sync there. We're in sync. Okay, so there, I took care of my food with a bit of mute fruit there. Of course, it's not totally gone. But I've also got a water fountain here that I can just drink out of. And this is a really fast way to get your action points back. If you notice, I have a red bar over there that's reducing my action points in the new survival mode. So if you're hungry or if you're tired or any of that stuff, it does reduce your action points. Though I don't really actually use bats all that much. I love to just snipe them. Snipe them without bats. So bats is very fun. Okay, now notice the water drop went away way over there. Now again, I go above and beyond. I try to have the best stream ever. That's right, you're here for the best stream ever, episode 13. And we are going to show you something that I do above and beyond right here. Boom, this little red arrow right here. Now what's so cool about this arrow? Well, this arrow I can go and point stuff out I'm talking about. Right down here, look. Now you don't have to look all over the screen, which you probably were doing. If you've never played Fallout before, you're like, what dot is he talking about? What is he talking about, right? But if I use my arrow here, because I'm an educator as well, helps me figure this stuff out. If I point to this, it literally takes you seconds. You can look at it and say, okay, Kismet, I understand what you're talking about. So I'm trying to get rid of all these conditions down here. Overburdened, not enough food, need to eat. This is sleep, and this is, I've got some sort of condition like infection. It's bad. Every time I stream, it is like I have to sneeze. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, now also you can see I've got 40 ammo, 217. I'm currently rocking the Overseer's Guardian. My favorite weapon in the game. My favorite weapon. Though I am feeling that I'm going to do a melee build and run that at some point too. Some point for you. So thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. We've got a ton of awesome people in here. We just crossed 5,030 over there. That was my big goal at the very beginning, to hit 5,000. And whether it took me a year or it took me 5 years, I'm relentless. I will never give up. I will constantly work at it. And that is the way I am. If I take something on, I want to be the best there ever was. And I'll work toward it every day. And the reason why I'm successful at what I do is because I work at it every day. Because I love to do it. When you love to do something, it's much easier to do it every day. It's like you just wake up and you're like, oh, I can't wait to do that. Like, I can't wait to hang out with you guys. Literally, 3 hours has gone by. 4 hours have gone by now. And it felt like 5 minutes has gone by. That means you're doing the right thing. When you're doing something that when hours go by like they're seconds, that's the thing you should be doing. Whether it's you want to be a writer, or a doctor, or a lawyer, whatever it is you want to do in your life, just go for it. Let nobody stop. Let nobody stop. All right, so we need to also sleep. Let's get over here. And we're going to go ahead and sleep. Oh, my power armor. Got to get out. My favorite power armor, by the way, is the Nuka World one here. Again, I have all the DLC, as you can see. That's the Nuka World Quantum one. And we've, of course, got all the different DLCs and various companions and whatnot over there. Super fun. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, if you enjoyed that tour, if you enjoyed that mega build, maybe gives you some ideas, starts your creativity going, make sure to throw something in the chat. Go ahead and throw just an icon in there. Throw some Doritos in there. Throw some doggies in there. Let me know that you did enjoy that tour. I love feedback from the stream. +1 to that, says Judas. +1 to that. I want to play that song. 4 down for what now? Or turn down for what? Play that song again. All right, actually, I'm going to skip this one. Chew, is it letting you add anything to the queue? Is it letting you add to the queue? I'm seeing that. Let's see. Let's see here. It's being funny again. We use Nightbot over here, and I call him Saltbot because he gets so salty sometimes. He starts banning people randomly.
Not many places like this left.
The audio isn't working. I think it's working. Okay, it seems like it's working. Okay. Okay. All right. Whoop! I hit option by mistake. Oops! I put my finger down on it. Well, I don't need a vertibird inside here. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out what happens when it. I don't think they get to my location is what it said. I missed it. Whatever it said. So yes, I try to have the best stream ever. You got to work at it really hard. No matter what you want to do in your life, you got to work at it. I work all the time, as you can see, super hard on my stream, super hard on those videos. I also have a real life. I have 3 kids and a wife and all of those other real life things I have to balance as well. All right, so let's keep going. So we slept. We took care of that condition. Next condition is food. Now, right now, I don't have enough food in there. So I'm going to go ahead and run down here. Now, I like to jump down. Here's what I like to do. I like to put the thing down. But while it's going down, I just jump down. Because it's just faster. It's just faster to do it that way. So while that ladder's coming, then when I go back up, it'll already be down.
One that ends with
Seems to be
And then I'm going to go
growing
through
well.
and just grab some of this meat fruit. Again, since I have that lead belly perk, or we can just kind of do a third person action here. And then I have a bunch of meat fruit now. I can go in and eat. I could also cook a lot of food, which I've done many, many times. We'll just go ahead and eat a bunch of meat fruit. There we go. And it'll catch up there in a second. Notice now down there in that right corner, let me get my arrow again. My cool Kismet 3D arrow.
Yes.
Boom. Right down there. Notice that
Nice
condition is
view.
now missing. Now I've got this condition. How do I get rid of my my other conditions here that are like infections and whatnot? I can go right over here to the doctor, to the clinic.
Not many doctors around these days. You should let me take a look at you.
Let me take a look at you. Just do it. Hear me.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
Now, go up.
All right, so I'm going to go to Cure Health.
I'm
I'm going to
pretty
kind of
beat
skip
up.
some of the dialogue. Now, I have accidentally killed the doctor before, just so you know. Now, I'm going to leave my arrow up there so you can see that that condition will vanish.
Now, was there
One more
anything
time.
else bothering?
Nothing.
That was it.
All right.
All right, notice now, boom, look, it's gone. Now the only thing I have is this red thing right here, which means I'm overburdened. And then I'm going to go ahead and fix that as well. I'm going to go over
This
here.
is a nice change of pace.
Now, I put these cooking stoves, I call it the quick bench. So I put these cooking stoves all over so that I can access the workbench no matter where I am. The workbench is actually outside in that little room that you saw if you were watching earlier. This way I don't have to go out there to do it. I can access it from any of these different workshops. And this is, just happens to be small, takes a very little amount of resources, and you can place them all over the place. So you don't have to constantly run back to the workbench every single time. So here we go. We're going in and we are trying not to be overburdened. Now, in survival mode, the new survival mode, you will find you are overburdened all the time. So if you don't like to be overburdened, I wouldn't suggest the new survival mode. But if you don't mind it as much, like me, I'm a mega looter. I will go through, super looter. I would go through and loot everything. Here we go. Stem packs. I like robot repair kits. The Rataway is good. Tons of miscellaneous stuff on me. Let's go ahead and see what we can clear here. We're going to put the Charisma bobblehead upstairs. I haven't cleared this in a while. No, we've got a ton of other quests that I haven't finished yet in this particular playthrough. But we're going to be doing mainland questing today. I'm going to... No. Wrong key. T to drop all that in the workbench. There we go. Now we're no longer overburdened. And now, all of my conditions are good. Now you might notice there's also a green one over here. Right over here in this right-hand corner, that little green thing, if you're unfamiliar with that. That is right here. We can take a look at our status. We can show effects here at the bottom by hitting Q. There we go. I got that mole rat disease from that quest that I'm not going to tell you or spoil for you if you have never played Fallout 4. By the way, you can get Fallout 4 discount. Is that still going on, Chewy? On Steam? You can get it for totally a big discount right now. Braden hanging out. What's up, Braden? Let me catch up on chat here a little bit. Pokey's Luck, I hunted a hidden treasure and found you 148 bullets and 44 Magnum. You are officially the sheriff of Vault 7. Thank you, Pokies. Thank you, Pokey. Oh man, I can't wait.
Caps waiting for me at
I
the
can't
end.
wait to check it out. It's gonna be cool. Cool, Pokies. Hey, Kez, how are you? I'm doing awesome, Doodle. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Always great to see everybody coming in and out of the stream. So I love me some Fallout 4. Again, people see me play other games. My members do this. People who watch on the stream do this. Oh my God, Kismet's playing another game. The sky is falling. Sky is falling. He's not going to do any more Fallout. Well, heck yeah. I'm going to play some Fallout. I love Fallout. Incredibly great. Incredibly great. Plus, we have a whole bunch of other Fallouts still to finish. I never did finish New Vegas. Never did finish those other ones. We will be trying those out on Retro Night. Retro Night, which is super fun. I had lots of fun playing Fallout 1 last week. Was it last week or week before? I can't remember now. And then the week before that, I think it was Fallout 3 that we played. Also been playing some what is it, Black Ops, which is also super fun. Some Doom. Again, I'm a variety streamer. Played a whole bunch of different games, but the primary stuff that I typically do is anything that's team related with my team that I've been the leader of. And founder of the last 14 years. That's right, one of the longest running gaming guilds out there with over 800 members over the years. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. We've got all that stuff out of the way. We took care of our conditions. We took care of all of that. Now I need to return to Virgil. So we're going to do that next. We're going to get in our power armor. Oh, let's do our level up. I'm just picking random stuff now out of the agility line to try it out. You can see I've got the Reaper. You can see I've got 4-leaf clover, and now I'm doing Ricochet. Here we go, last version of that. When an enemy shoots Ricochet back and kills them, there's a chance that my critical meter goes up again, right? So my critical goes up here, my critical goes up here, my critical goes up there. And then this here, I can save criticals. So it's just like criticals, 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 criticals all the time. You use VATS a lot. This luck line, not agility line, sorry. This luck line is really awesome, if you like that. Now, one of the things that I do right in the very beginning is Scrounger. I typically don't do it all the way, but I do it at least right at the very beginning because you're always kind of short on ammo at the very beginning of the game. And you can see I've got a lot of other perks there. I am doing awesome doodle. Now, if you'd like to know the perks that I am using, I go again above and beyond everybody else. Watch this. Check it out. Boom. There's the perks I started with. And then you said, Kismet, but wait a minute. You're like level 120 right now. Right? So I did 90 in first playthrough, 94 in second playthrough. This is my third playthrough in the new survival mode, which I started all over again. I have 1,500 hours in Fallout. Yes, right. 1,500. So I go above and beyond. Like some people show you their base perks. But in my chat, look at that. You can see all my perks all the way up. Oh, I forgot to put perks 2 in there. I tried to press 2, but I failed. I failed. Let's try that again. There we go. No. What's the deal? No space. Come on, Kismet. Come on. Not enough sleep. There we go. Perks 2. So you can see all my perks at my other levels. Level 2, level 3, level 4. What perks I picked here in the perk line. Now, if I was really good, if I was really super good, I would say that's probably pretty good. But what if I told you those are the rest of my perks that I did right there all the way up to level 52. And then all the perks that I picked, once again, all the way up to level 76. So I don't think anybody goes that above and beyond and actually tells you exactly in which order that I picked them for what reason. Now, I start with a charisma build, and I'm more of a builder in the very beginning, and then I go later DPS in crafting. So building, trading, convincing people to do what I want them to do in the beginning. And then middle and then late game is crafting, and then DPS more toward the end, which is what I'm doing right now. You see I'm working in the luck line. So there we go. Now, also, I'm level 120 right now, I think. Where was that? I don't look at levels after, like, level 40 or something. Yeah, level 120 in the game. Now, I plan to do one more playthrough in melee mode, which is going to be super fun. Super fun. Great Canadian Oak! Well, thank you so much. You dropped that dragon hammer, crushed that follow button, and became part of the Kismet army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's show him some love in the chat, everybody. Again, I try to be above and beyond. You will find this is a nice, safe place for you to come in at the end of the day, relax, have a good time with a lot of amazing people. Look, it's sorting my tickets. I love the Mega Sorter. It's so good. Now, again, if you want to build one of those for yourself, check out my YouTube channel. It tells you exactly how to do it. You can watch how I built it and discovered it on day 1 of the Contraptions Workshop. So you will need the Contraptions DLC, by the way. So go check out Steam, by the way. There, it was on sale there for like 50% off. If you haven't got the DLC or if you haven't got the base game, I would go check those out. Melee is so strong in this game. Yes, I've watched some people do melee. So melee like, not like, you know, punch, 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 but melee like axe or dagger and with just pistols and grenades is probably the next thing that I'm going to do. Because once I have my Overseer's Guardian, that's it. It's game over, bro. It's game over. Stuff gonna die. Everything gonna die. Now, I got mine very early on, like a level 12, because what I did is I built up my settlements so that they were making money, and I call it super building. So all my settlements here, you can see I've got a whole network of them. My settlement right here, I start with Sanctuary, of course. That's where you start. And I send everybody from the drive-in and from Red Rocket to Sanctuary. And then now I've got a ton of people over there, and then they can go to work. They can make extra food, make extra water, they can build up lots of resources, then of course they can defend themselves. Forget Red Rocket, forget the drive-in. Don't try to defend everything at once. It just doesn't work in the new survival mode. It's just too much to do at the very beginning. Of course you can try, it's your game, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, that's my suggestion. And then again, when I got more people there, I put a radio beacon there to attract people, but then I'll send them all then to the farm. Then I got Sanctuary and the farm as a build-up. Now, when I do my new playthrough, you're going to see me do that. The same thing again to start my my settlements going very, very good at the very beginning. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish this playthrough by doing the Brotherhood line. And we're going to try to finish the storyline. So we're going to work on it here for another hour, hour and a half or so. And then we're going to try to get as much of that as we can done. And then we're going to eventually do mods. We're going to check out a bunch of different mods as well. We'll have like special mod days and that stuff. And then I'll do that other melee build. So it may take a week, may take 2 weeks, but we'll definitely be playing a lot more Fallout. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't do the whole skies falling thing. Now let's get to it. Let's get to that question. So I love to talk to you guys on the stream. I love to interact on the stream. I love to tell you guys what I'm up to, what I'm building, all that stuff. I think that's what makes my stream unique as opposed to other people who may be just going the whole time they're here. If I go into a stream like that and then the person's not talking or if they don't even have a face cam, I like to look right at you guys. By the way, if you notice that I look right at you guys, I think there's a connection there when you look directly at people, than to be looking over here all the time. Hey, what are you guys doing? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? I love to talk directly to you guys. So, that's my funnest part. I would not be a streamer if I couldn't interact with you guys in the chat and that kind of thing. And yes, this is now my main vocation. This is what I do for a living. I am a streamer. So every person that comes in here and hangs out in my chat, you're helping me out. I appreciate it. All my mysterious strangers who just come in and lurk, thank you so much. All the people who say, Kismet, you know what? I can tell you're working above and beyond. You're working super hard. They go over there. They hit that donation button down below. They're like, hey, bro, I want to subscribe to you. I want to throw $1 your way because every dollar does help. Or I want to do whatever. You know, throw $1, throw $5, $10, whatever it is. I like to reward people as well. You'll see a whole bunch of rewards there. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Rocky Cave. You'll see a whole bunch of rewards there for you as well. You get bonus Kiz caps and all that other stuff, which we're going to do right now while we're traveling, okay? So I'm going to be dishing out all the subscriber rewards. So if you are a subscriber, you get a ton of awesome rewards. Some of those rewards are like you get 2 times or 5 times or 8 times those Kiz caps, as well as you can game with me. You can also do things like become a creative member. Big Daddy! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. You can become a creative member, which means that you can help shape the stream, and you can give feedback and say, Kismet, hey, if you did this, it'd be awesome. Of course, everybody can do that, but what we do is we get together as a group, and we talk a bit about what we can do. You get a special spot on the Discord. On our Discord, you can get in there, and you can chat with other creative members. Now, you also get an epic loot drop. That means I'm going to send you cool stuff. I'm going to send you cool stuff just for that subscribing at that level. Here we go. Like cool Kismet caps. That's right. These are real bottle caps, by the way. Let me put my hand there so it focuses. There we go. These are real Kismet bottle caps. And on the back, right there, artist, gamer, and Twitch broadcaster. There we go. These were a big hit at TwitchCon, by the way. I was handing them out as business cards because business cards are boring. I know. I've made thousands of them. And people ask for the most boring business cards, I tell you. Like, that's super boring. All right, so one of the people that we have to dish out some love to here is Andrew. Hopefully Andrew is in the chat right now. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can give him his bonus Kiz caps right now. All right. Now, eventually I'm going to have my mods do this. I just did that. Oh, I forgot the amount. Duh. Duh, Kismet, come on. Just because you only had 4 hours of sleep doesn't mean that you can be goofing stuff up. There we go, Andrew. You have gotten your bonus Kiz caps. Sending those out. Now, I did send those out to some amazing people who are my legendary supporters and my mods who have their very own whole sets of Kiz caps and the very rare Kismet necklace as well. There we go. So fulfill that. Now, what I do, again, I try to go above and beyond other streamers. What I do is I have those as virtual currency. You guys just hang out in the stream. You're going to earn those Kiz caps. Like this Saturday, I'm going to be giving away, because we hit 5,000 followers, I'm going to be giving away games, Kiz caps, T-shirts, all sorts of awesome stuff for the mega stream for you guys to hang out and get all sorts of loot. For all the time and all the support you guys hang out in my stream. And even if you're just brand new, if you just came in, you're earning Kiz caps right now just by watching the stream. You're going to have a chance at those giveaways. All right? So I love to give that stuff back. So I just go ahead and gave that bonus for that subscription. That is fulfilled. Let's go ahead and mark that as fulfilled for Andrew. Let's try to refresh that. There we go. Fulfilled. There we go. And somebody else who's going to get a massive amount of Kiz caps, that is the wonderful and fantastic Tellus. So we're going to go ahead and give her Kiz caps. Tell us show. Thank you so much to Boise Toonami for dropping the Dragon Hammer, for rushing the follow button and becoming part of the Kismet team. I'm going to tell you a bit about where that Dragon Hammer came from in just a bit. But let's go ahead and give Tell us show, who is one of my legendary supporters. That's right, a massive supporter of the stream. Also an amazing member, been with me for many, many years as part of my gaming team. Boom, that's right, 10,000. Oh, she's not in the stream tonight. She's not in the stream. What a bummer. Sorry for following and wandering. Need food. Tasty food. All right, no problem. Great Canadian Oak. Get some food, bro. Go get some food. No problem. So, yes. Basically, I gave her 10,000 thing. Now, oh, I see you trying to gamble the buzz. Gamble's not on right now, but you can go ahead and check that out later. Now, another thing I do is I allow people who are a certain level of supporter, a certain level of subscriber to DJ the stream. Now, I also let everybody DJ the stream on one night a week. And that is tonight. Your night to DJ the stream. Now, I've got somebody who helps me out. My awesome mod, and we call him DJ Chewy. Now, if you've never seen a Chewbacca or a Wookiee rock the turntable, there he is right there. All you have to do is say @ChewyBaka in the chat, and then say the name of the song and who the artist is, and Chewy will go and grab and put it in there. Now, why can't you add yourself? Because somebody will come in and troll and put dirty songs on here that are yelling F-bombs and all of that stuff. Please do not do anything that is not PG-13. No F-bombs, no C-words, no none of that stuff, all right? If you do that, then you will be banned from doing that ever again. So, don't do it. Don't do it. That's part of the chat rules down below, by the way. If you are unfamiliar with the chat rules, they should have popped up if it's the first time in my chat, as well as you can find them right down below the stream. Right down below the stream. So we're going to keep that music going. Here we are, way out here in the middle of the radiated area, way out here in the corner, trying to get back to Virgil. A little tip for you, by the way, get out of your power armor before you go in here. Otherwise, dude tries to go all postal on you. Now, I don't know if they fixed it, but just in case, I'm going to get out of there. Hey, Great Canadian Oak, hello, hello. Now, other things that you can do is you can become a sub. You get a sub role on our Discord, which is a separate place, like where I'm gaming right now with 7 Days to Die. It's a separate place for everybody to hang out on the Discord to be part of the gaming, or be part of actually being part of any game that I play, so you can play with me live on the stream. Pretty fun, which we're going to do later in 7 Days to Die. Okay, so let's get back. There we go. I dished out that. I'll have to come back and get Telesis later. She probably dozed off, which she does sometimes. But she's a fantastic lady. All right, I'll leave my power armor here. Get out of my power armor. There goes Brish over there playing some 7 Days to Die. Ah, didn't want to do that. I don't want to get back in there again. Shad Virus, what's your best weapon? Well, best weapon versus weapon that you like is two different things. Now, you could have the best weapon in the game, which I have had all of them. It's okay. I've had every single weapon you can have, pretty much, in the game. My favorite is the Overseer's Guardian. The reason why is someone could be way out there, sitting there on the top of that rock right there. I just put that little green circle right on their head. Dead. Bye-bye, sucker. Now I also have the scatter gun from the Nuka World, which is super fun as well. You shoot this, and as you shoot it, it starts building up more damage and more damage and more damage. It goes way up. You can actually see it here in the inventory. Now, again, I have 1,500 hours, 1,500 hours into Fallout. I absolutely love this game. Incredibly great. Still love it to this day. You'll be like, Kismet, how can you spend so many hours in there? It's because I try to get the most value out of this stuff, out of my money, out of every single game. I do every single time. I don't try to rush. I don't do speed playthroughs. I don't do any of that. If you learn one thing in my stream, and that is how to get the most value out of your game, get the most enjoyment out of it. So there we go. It does 156 damage, and I'll go ahead and shoot it a bunch of times. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I forgot to get ammo for it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look, he's got a Gatling laser. Now, another one I like, speaking of Gatling laser, is I love the Gatling laser. Incredibly great weapon, again, especially against super mutants. It owns the big time.
Falling out, I'm sending you the bill.
So here we go. We're going to go in here and we're going to talk to Virgil, see what he's up to. See what's up. Now, I have finished the game before in the Railroad line. I'm going to finish it here in the Brotherhood line eventually. So we're going to do main storyline. So spoiler warning, spoiler alert if you've never done the main storyline. Of course, you can play it 4 different ways. There's 4 different endings of the game.
I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Good enough.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay, can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Got it covered.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
All right, so now we got all. Now we choose. Now we get to choose who we want to help. Now you can play middle of the road, and I've done that in previous playthroughs where you have everybody from all the different factions on your side, right? So you're not fighting against anybody. The Railroad's on your side, the Institute's on your side, you've got the Brotherhood on your side, etc., and of course the Minutemen. But right here, now I can talk to the Railroad about it, that I know how to get in there. I can talk to the Minutemen, I can talk to the Brotherhood, or get help build the signal interceptor as well from some of those people. Now, I've already done it through the Minutemen. I have not done it through the... I did it through the Minutemen, and then I switched to the Railroad and finished it with the Railroad line before, right? On my last playthrough. My first playthrough, I didn't even finish the game. I just switched over to survival mode because it was getting too easy. And then on this one, I'm going to do it through the Brotherhood. So we're going to go tell the Brotherhood about it.
Where's that smell coming from?
So let's go. Let's go tell the Brotherhood. Let's go tell it on how we figured that out. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, I've never seen this line, by the way. I've never seen the Brotherhood line. So we're going to see it together for the first time. So, spoiler warning. The Buzz hanging out. What's up, the Buzz? Boys and out of me. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Do you have explosive minigun? I do not. I do not have the explosive minigun, though I have tried it before. I do like it. It is awesome. It is awesome. But I'm not a big fan of the minigun. The minigun doesn't do as much damage as I think it should. The minigun is like all over the place. All over the place. It doesn't really do like a minigun should. A minigun should just tear them to shreds. And it rarely ever does. It rarely ever does. It does really low damage to them in general. Like my Gatling laser, I can annihilate them with that. But the minigun, you're just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you're just wasting massive amount of ammo, massive ammo, massive ammo, massive ammo. And then you kill that one guy with that massive amount of ammo. Or I can use one bullet and snipe him from far away with the Overseer's Guardian. Now, you might be going like, Kismet, how can you snipe people with the Overseer's Guardian? The Overseer's Guardian is like an automatic junk weapon. It barely does anything. Oh. Unless you have it modded just right. Unless you have it modded just right. Let me show you my mods. I'm using the 308 receiver. Now, not like third-party mods, by the way. This is the in-game vanilla mods. Everybody can do this. You can do it whether you're on Xbox, on PS4, or on PC like me. That's the way I play. I don't use mods. I don't use cheats, shortcuts, any of that stuff. This way, no matter who you are, no matter what console or what game system you're using, you can do exactly what I'm doing. So 308 receiver, long ported barrel, recoil compensating spock, large quick eject magazine, the reflex sight because I hate the scope. Scope takes too long to come in and out of the scope, I find. And then the muzzle brake. Now the reflex sight is still a sniper. You can still snipe people with it very, very easily. Now on top of that, I have the 308 ammo, which you can see over there, which I've converted it to. But on top of that, I have perks that go along with it. And I use them at the very beginning of the game because you can get them very early on, which helps you a lot. It wants to open it up. There we go. Which is this one right here, the Rifleman. Now the Rifleman, of course, it builds up your damage over time, like right here at maximum. Attacks with non-automatic rifles do double damage and ignore 30% of target's armor. So if I take the automatic part off, now it does 30% more, and it does double damage. Double damage. Now it already shoots 2 bullets, so it's already doing double damage, and it does double damage on top of that. They also have a slightly higher chance of getting crippled. So if I shoot them in the leg, most likely they're going to lose that leg, but also it could just cripple them as well. So there's a higher chance of crippling them at the same time. Incredibly powerful weapon. Actually, a little bit overpowered. Maybe a lot overpowered. But don't tell Bethesda that. We don't want to get busted. We don't want to be in trouble because they went in and they nerf it. I would not nerf it if I was them, by the way. Where am I? I forgot my power armor. I forgot my power armor. I was talking too much. Get back over here and get the power armor. Get over here and get the power armor. I might have talked too much and didn't do the vertibird. Get back my power. Now, if you look at my power armor, it is the Nuka-Cola Quantum one from Nuka World. Nuka World, by the way, great expansion. If you like that kind of thing. Yeah, I found it fun. I found it fun. All right, throw that down. See, we're kind of in a big old storm over here. Big old storm up in here. We're going to call a vertibird in to get it the heck out of here. Calling them in. I missed if it said if it was able to come here or not. We'll just wait for a minute first. I hear it. Maybe. I missed it. Oh, yeah, I hear it. There it is. Here it comes. Vertibird. Viper Strike, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. We're going to go talk to our brothers in the Brotherhood. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I've never finished it this way. I know that seems crazy to you. For those who play games and who like to get them done as quickly as possible, I am not that person. I like to enjoy the journey. The part in between is the most exciting part to me. Not the rushing to the end and say, hey, I got the game done in 10 hours. No, I don't do that. There's so much other stuff to do. There's so much building to do. There's so many different types of ways to play, both in the new survival mode and also in the regular modes. There's just so much you can do. So much you can do in the game, which is why I like it. Let's see. Hi, Dad. You have to go further from this cave. No, you don't. You're good. I'm good. Squid Biz, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Now, by the way, if you are trying to ask me a question, you can go ahead and put Kiz or Kismet in there. I love interacting with you guys on the stream. I love hanging with you guys out every single day I stream, which is 6 days a week, by the way. 6 days a week, plus I also now do bonus streams on top of that. I'm one of the hardest working streamers out there, as well as I upload my entire 100 gigabyte 1080 HD stream up onto YouTube, including guides and all sorts of stuff. I mean, just hundreds and hundreds of hours worth of stuff up there. So thank you so much for hanging out in the stream. Now, if you do have a question, again, put my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat so I don't miss it. Now, if I did miss it for any reason, just throw it in there again. Don't feel bad if I miss it. Just say, Kismet, you're not paying attention to me. No, just throw it in there again. I don't mind. It's not spam to me. Just like you can actually hit the up arrow, by the way, if you're on PC, and it will actually take that last thing you said and put it back in the chat. Just go ahead and hit it again. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So there we go. Oh, dog, wastes a lot of ammo. It does. Yes, but I do like the gat. I have tried it before in other builds. I do like it. I actually had a explosive pipe rifle very early in the game, which actually was a really great weapon. The only pipe rifle I've ever used in the game, like as a main weapon before I got the Overseer's Guardian, which I really like. So I have tried it before. As I say, Liberating vending machines, I know, huh? I have played the game a lot, 1,500 hours, 3 playthroughs. I have gotten all the power armor, I've gotten all the weapons, I've tried them all out. It is super, super fun. Now, maybe there's some out there that I might not have got, whatever kind of legendary drop, but the bulk of them I have tried. And I like a lot of them. I like a lot of different ones. And I like to try different builds and different plays. I'd say the only one that comes close to the Overseer's Guardian is the Scattergun from Nuka World. That's the only other one I like, because that's the way I like to play. Of course, if you love the chain gun, if that's your favorite weapon, then you play how you want to play. It's your game. That's what's great about games, right? You can play however you want. You can play with mods, without mods. You can play just through the storyline, or you can play storyline and settlements, which is what I love to do. Mine's more like settlements and then storyline. Oh, hey, who shot me? Punks, where you at? Where you at, punks? Come on. Come on. I dare you. I find you, you're dead. I find you, you're dead. Get them all. Blow them all up. Take that. Suckers! I love blowing up cars. My mission, destroy every car in the wasteland. All right, let's get those. Let's get the music going again for DJ Night. Let's do it. Oh, someone shot off a nuke. Punk! Let's get our Gatling on up in here. Let's get this stream fired up. Oh, don't shoot the little boy. What's up, bro? Doing it. Let's do this! Going to the Brotherhood! Look out! Look out! Look out! Oh, we're gonna die! Oh my gosh! Sometimes they don't know how to drive. Let's do this.
Nice to be on the open.
All right, here we go. We made it. Dragon Ball Z. Awesome. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A double play. Stop that, Nightbot. Bad Nightbot. Saltbot getting salty. Stop it. 2 songs playing at once. Fixed it. Fixed it. We're gonna die. No, I yelled they're gonna die. Enough. All right, we're going to the Brotherhood for the very first time. I usually just ignore these guys altogether, but I'm gonna go in here and talk to my bro. I got some.
I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and make this a nice thing here. Hold on. Let me take my helmet off here so you don't have to watch them in red. There we go.
Elder Maxon.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental.
All right, let's turn the music
We're
off for a
here
second
because
for
of
story.
a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Right here. Tell them about
I
it.
have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
They took my son, who now I'm 1,500 hours later, I'm looking for. Don't tell him. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that I've been busy building settlements for like hundreds of hours and wandering around picking stuff up and talking to ladies and romancing ladies and stuff like that. Don't tell him any of that. Tell him I came straight here.
Am I boring you?
I think they're the ones
Here we
who
go.
kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Oh, that's what the airport is for. Now I know why it's not such a useless settlement.
100% efficient.
That's what the airport is for, so that you can build
radio
the
signals keep
Brotherhood
pinging the
line.
array.
Ah,
Gonna try to
see, I
filter
just
it
learned
out.
that. Now I've never played it through the Brotherhood way. I always played through the Railroad way, or I played through the Miniman way. This is the first time I've done it Brotherhood. So again, we're doing it. Make it rain, says God Sponge. That is exactly
Attention.
right.
This is a notice to all personnel.
Shush, shush. He's always talking every time I come in here. He's always yapping. I don't know how these people stand it. He's just talking every single second in here. I always mute him because he's always talking something like really long. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get some signal grenades before we go.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I bet you will. Barter,
Let
bro.
me see what you have.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Mission ready. Good. Let me give me some of those sweet, sweet signal grenades. Come on, where they at? Huh? Oh no. Oh no. No moss. Unless they moved it to ammo, which I don't think they did. Should still be under weapons. Yeah, it hasn't reset yet. They haven't made any more signal grenades. Well, that's a bummer. I think I have enough. Let's see how many I got. Signal grenades. Weapons. I have 4 left. Well, we'll have to come back when they've reset.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Okay, so I've got to go down to the airport. Now, I find the airport to be the most useless settlement in the game. And I just figured out why it's the most useless settlement. It's supposed to be used just for this one reason along the Brotherhood line, which is it's like an aha moment. So this is why I like to play through different ways, and I like to learn and hear the backstory and all that stuff, because then you discover these moments. So the reason why you have that settlement in the first place is so that you can do this thing and build this thing. Now, I have a massive amount of resources, massive, from building it up because I'm a super looter. Mace Windu is back. Nurski says, that was close, Kismet. I thought those brothers still was going to take, has to take flying lessons. I know, crazy, huh? We almost died. Here's your question. What's the weapon would you suggest to be a good alternative to the Gauss rifle if you enjoy sniping, which I do? I can't seem to find another rifle with equal amount of damage. Dude, Overseer's Guardian, man, is the best sniper in there. Best sniper rifle. You don't usually think of it as a sniper rifle because it comes as an automatic weapon, as a Gatling gun, but it is the best, in my opinion. Now the other one, which I don't want to spoil for you where it's at, but there is another weapon that is a snipe weapon. It is for Murlocs. I like to call them, or Mirelurks in this game. Where's my Murlocs? Murlocs for you WoW fans.
Looks bad. You should see.
There you go. By the way, I went to the very first BlizzCon and got the very first Murky, the one that does a little dance and he has a little cane in the top hat. Way back in the day. Got to go to the very first BlizzCon. I found that the other day, by the way. The bag from BlizzCon with all the original swag and everything still in the bag. It was in a box that I'd put it in. I'm like, oh wow, I never took the stuff out of the bag. So it is actually in original mint condition from the very first BlizzCon, which I may sell off and either give to charity or I may use it for the stream or whatever at some point. So
I'm proud.
if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Do you think that's a good idea or what? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So yes, we're coming down here. We're going to the airport, which is in the back here. Let's go this way. What's up, everybody? Sup. So we're going to run back here to the airport settlement. And you can see I have built nothing here because I find it to be incredibly useless. Useless settlement. like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into settlement building mode. Here in the very first line, right over here, I'll go ahead and get my red arrow. Again, I try to go above and beyond any other streamer. Check this out. Watch it. Boom. How easy it is to point stuff out to you right there. Boom. This one right here. Special. And then under special, we're going to look for other things we can do. We can do iPod, and we can do robot. Not that iPod, by the way. Not that iPod. The other iPod. EYE pod. Which will go out and look for resources for you, which at first I thought was a brilliant idea, but it doesn't actually bring back the resources. It just tells you where they might be, which actually is a terrible, terrible thing. It should go out and find you some resources. Even if it was only just a little bit, at least it would be useful. But just telling you where it is after you play the game for a while, you know where it is. You know where the best resources are. I know where the best aluminum is at right now. I don't need the bot to tell me. And plus it also finds like 2 aluminum. Not, you know, big aluminum. If it went and found the most useful place to find aluminum, then it would also be useful. But it doesn't. It just goes and finds some random place where you can get that thing. I don't know. It wasn't up to the spec, I think. Up to the specs, I think. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, again, check out that quest. Again, never did this quest before. So talk to Proctor Ingram. Oh, I had to do the quest line with him. Oh, I forgot. Forgot to talk to him. That's my bad. Now, again, never did this quest line before, but luckily, I have the jetpack. So I can just jetpack right back up again. There we go. Now, this game is very, very ambitious. It is super... Oh, there he is down there. Let me go ahead. Talk to her. I'm going to put my helmet back on. Was the other thing I was trying to remember. Or actually, I keep it off for the storyline for now.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Teleportation, bro.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Oh, I got it. I got that massive power source. Okay, so yeah, I had to talk to her first. I forgot you have to talk to somebody first before you actually build the thing. So there we go. There we go. Talk to her first.
That Salisbury steak, these are mine.
Here's all my settlers. There's where we went. These are the people I've banished to the worst settlement in the game.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
Now here at the Boston airport, you can't build like farms. You can't build like trading areas. It is sucky. Very sucky. But there you go. All right, so now I'm going to go on the workbench. And there it is. There it is right there at the end. This is your stabilized reflector. Failfish! Okay, well, I guess we'll be doing all of that over again because Fallout 4 decided to crash. Wow, I've never had that kind of hard crash before. That is pretty messed up. Pretty messed up! Okay, well, looks like we'll be doing that again. Where is my thing? Where is my thing? Boom! There it is. All right. Let me figure out what just happened there. Failfish. Fallout 4 crash. Now, I've never played it that way. Oh, it's updating itself. To give it a second to update itself. So, yes. There we go. Some also Failfish crash. Whoa, 5K followers. Nice, Kismet. Guess I missed when that happened. Yes, Godsponge, the other day. That was my first goal that I set as a streamer over a year and a half ago when I first became a serious streamer. Now, I've been on Justin TV and I've been streaming for a very long time, but not as a, this is what I want to do as a job kind of thing. more like just to help my members. That's what I typically do just about anything. Focused on is, okay, how can I help my members? Oh, well, if I get on Justin TV, which then of course became Twitch, and I show them my skill rotations and where I'm standing and all my stuff that I'm doing, it will help them be better at their classes and learn a bit more about how to do it. And that was my first goal for it. But then, of course, I played Fallout Shelter about a year or so ago, back in November, and I had a super fun time doing it and interacting with people on the stream. That I said, you know what, this feels like the thing I should be doing now. And so now that's what I do. I'm a pro gamer. I'm also partnered with Curse Union for Gamers, so I'm part of their whole gaming network. So I consider myself a pro gamer, but not at the level that some of these pro gamers are. You know, those people are super pro. Those people are super pro, and I give them big props. People who play like StarCraft, and people who play like H1Z1 like as a tournament level thing. That takes a lot of dedication, a lot of stuff. And sorry, I have a wife and 3 kids. I have a wife and 3 kids. I don't have time to grind that, even if I had the skill to do that. Got to take care of the real life as well. Me and my wife have been together for 25 years as well. Long time. Long time. You want to be a strong man. Be with a woman for 25 years. That means you're a real man then. You can be with one woman for 25 years. You got some skills, I'm telling you. You got some real life skills up in here. So thanks very much to Ghost Locks for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, we crashed here. We're loading back up again. Let me go ahead and get that backdrop back out of there. Boop, there we go. Back in the game we go. Now, sadly, we're way back here because we didn't save, which I should have done, but we didn't. Such is the problem with the new survival mode. But no worries, we're going to speed it along. Like so.
Not many places like this left.
There are no places like this. I just made it.
Yes?
Yeah?
Oh, there's no stuff there.
It's been growing pretty good lately.
No stuff. Hasn't come in yet. All right, let's drop off our stuff. Let's go ahead and do this again. Now, in the new survival mode, it is basically the great search for beds. That's really what you do most of the time. You search for beds so you can save. Now, I did not save there. I should have saved right before we talked to the dude, but I did not. I got sidetracked. My bad. If you make a mistake in life, just roll on. It's okay if you make a mistake. Everybody does. No biggie. There we go. 186. Now, as you can see, I'm going to do this a lot faster than I did before. Another alternate thing, if you don't have any mutant fruit.
You gotta take things one day at a time.
Just run over here. Talk to the bar dude who happens to be Sheffield, who is an alcoholic.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Now, he's a legendary vendor.
What do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
What's good today?
All right, so he's also got some stuff here, like we can get a guano on a stick. If you really don't have any food, you're really hard for food, you can go ahead and just go to the vendor. And I feel like being lazy, so we're just gonna go ahead and just go with that, and get out of there, and then just eat that because I have the again lead belly perk that's gonna allow me just to eat all this stuff. There we go, and single meat, and then we get out of there. We should be fine. Then we go talk to the lady. So we just did this, by the way, but we got knocked out of the game, which sucks.
Patch me up, Doc.
Go over your.
I don't mind dying, but I do mind when I get knocked out of the game.
I've seen worse.
That is a bummer.
Stitch you up before infection sets.
All right, blah 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 blah. That's right. Fix my condition, and I'm out of here. I know Sheffield cracks me up too. Hey man,
Done. Now, was there
these are bogus waves, bro. I'm from California, by the way, so anytime I hear somebody talk like that, that's the first thing I think. Oh man, bogus waves out here, bro. All right, let's do it. We out of here. Now, while that's opening, I'm gonna go over here and notice I've got a convenient bed right here. Let's go ahead and save this time in case it crashes again. And we're gonna speed this along. Speed it along. Gonna save for an hour. Get in the bed. I mean, in the bed. In the bed, we're gonna save. Using the bed is how I can save in the new survival mode. This is the hardest mode in the game. It is 10 to 100 times harder than any other mode in the game. Oh, also, I can use my. Where's my thing? To remove my radiation while I'm at it. I know it's here somewhere. Is it upstairs? Huh. There's my little radiation thing. Used to be right there. It used to be, I must have put it away when I was building something. It happens. Oh well, let's get on out of here. Let's speed this around. Speed this up. So we're going to fly to Virgil, talk to him. We're going to fly back to the Brotherhood, save, and then try to build that contraption caused it to crash. Now, I've never played it through on the Brotherhood line, so that's what we're doing today. Gotta go check on things, says Gorgeous. There we go. Showbiz. Are you talking about the weapons in Nuka World or Far Harbor as far as the other rifles? No, it's actually in the regular game. There's a really awesome sniper rifle that you find wandering in a certain area, which I don't like to spoil the game, but I will tell you where to wander. Let's see, it's up here. I would wander around this kind of upper area here. Wander around over here until you might come along somebody who's like in a house who's bunkered in there who might give you a really nice weapon, the sniper weapon, which is pretty great. Pretty great for just, it has real big hits. Now, I don't like to fire. It's not my type of weapon, but it may be yours. So give it a try. And again. Okay. That's true, Chewy. That's true. I did know that about Mr. Rogers, by the way. I did know that. Boom. Welcome. Look at all the love you're getting. Kismet, I was on 7 Days to Die Wiki, and there's a farm in the game called Coronado Farmstead. Oh, cool. Cool, cool. I've actually been to Coronado, if you guys don't know that, in California. Beautiful. Well, it's really kind of in South California. All right. Vertibird and talk to the dude. Now, I'm just going to spacebar it this time, which you can skip the dialogue by spacebarring. So I'm going to go over there, spacebar past it, and do all of that. So, yes, we will get the music back on here in a second. Let me catch up on chat. So, yes, Sister Wolf, the gunman, sweet setup, stopping by to say what's up and share my support for the day. Well, thank you, the gunman. Appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Everybody who does hang out in the stream, even if you go AFK, by the way, you just open the browser and just hang out in the stream, get something to eat, and then come back, go for it. Just leave my stream up, helps me out every single day. Also, those hosting helps me out as well. I do appreciate it. Big time chilling out in the stream. I think we have to take the biker gang out to the farm. There you go, Nooshki. Yeah, you guys missed it yesterday. I did play off stream on 7 Days to Die. I wish I was recording because me, Sister Wolf, and Nooshki got on our little mini bikes and we took the biker game out to go to the trader. We all drove together and we were driving up and down over the hills and it was so fun. Now that game is only in alpha and it is already really further along than most games when they're released, which means that game has a lot of potential in the long run. But again, I want to finish this this playthrough on the Brotherhood. And then probably play a little 7 Days to Die after this, little extra bonus stream for all you guys. Because again, I'm trying to go above and beyond. I want to be the best streamer ever. When you come into my channel, I want you to feel like you're at home, that you feel comfortable. Up! Shoot some cars! Shoot some cars! Hey! Who shot that? In the tower! Punk! Right there! Shooting rockets at me. The Gatling Razor misses a lot. Oh, cars! Aha! Kill those evil cars! Got them suckers! Take that, bro! Take that! So, yes! Keep that music going. I am doing awesome, Shepard. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Deal, says SquizBiz. See, I don't want to spoil anything for you. I want you to get out there and take a look around and wander around and get into all these other side adventures, which is what's so great about Fallout 4, is you get all these side adventures that happen on the way to do the main quest. Now, I'm in the hardest mode in the game, the new survival mode, which is about 10 to 100 times harder than the regular playthrough. So if you see other people doing the regular playthrough, they're like, Kismet's over there playing the 100 times harder playthrough. Say, too easy, too easy. And again, I have 1,500 hours in the game. Looking for cars. Boom. Bird in our whole factory there. There it is. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be? Let's talk about pets. Sometimes you pick some weird stuff, bro. I watched this as a kid. One of the greatest television shows produced for kids. Neighborhood. It's really great with Fallout. This is what I'm listening to in my headset and my power armor. Just like you. Oh, there's a death claw down there. Another death claw. Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? All right, throw some hype for Mr. Rogers in the chat, everybody. Throw that love in there. There we go. Let's go ahead and get in here. Let's talk to Virgil again. I'm going to just spacebar all of his quest line again. Go ahead and pause that for the trip back. All right, let's go talk to him real quick. Now, I get out of my power armor. Normally I take the fusion core out, but this time I'm just going to speed run it. Or speed run through here, not speed run the whole game, but speed run this part. Blah, blah, blah. I have it. Blah, blah. Clicky, click, click. Railroad, blah, 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 blah.
Sorry.
Sure.
Liberating vending machines. Blah, 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 blah. We just watched all this. Good enough. I'm sure it'll work. Yeah, bro. Whatever. Got it covered. Your mother. You look like a wrinkled prune. All right. Have a nice day. And we're out of here. All right. So we're playing through on the Brotherhood line, which I have never done. I just discovered there's a reason why the Boston airport is there, which I didn't know why you would have such a useless settlement there, but there is a reason for it. And we were about to build, but then it said, too bad, too sad, boom, and then it crashed out of the game. Now, hopefully, it doesn't crash out of the game every time I try to do that line, because that would suck. That would suck. But I'm going to save beforehand this time. Save beforehand, actually at the Brotherhood, which is what I should have done. Throw that! Throw that signal grenade down. Let's get the heck out of here before a horde of Deathclaws shows up and kills us all. Before it kills us all. The gunman, where is Kismet right now in Fallout 4? I am right here. Way down here in the corner. Let's get this stream going. The best stream ever! Episode 13. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kismet. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Got DJ on point, DJ Chewy on point. That's right, you never seen a Wookiee rocking a turntable. Boom, there he is right there, rocking the turntable. If you would like to request a song, all you need to do is put @ChewyBaka in the chat, the name of the song and the artist. You cannot add them yourself unless you're one of my subscribers or you are one of my mods because we don't want to get trolled too bad. We might still get trolled, but not as bad. We just opened it up to everybody. Please make sure it's PG-13, doesn't have the F word or the C word in there. Now, if it does an occasional bad word like Fallout will do, like the S word or whatever, it's right on that line, you know. Every kid knows the swear words by about 5 years old anyway, but let's not make it uncomfortable for people hanging out in the stream, all right? Let's not make it uncomfortable. Won't you be my neighbor at Kismet? Chewie, I'll be your neighbor. You are my neighbor. You are my neighbor in 7 Days to Die. Go get one of those rooms, bro. Hello, Dread. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. As always, great to see you, bro. Let me know if Kismet has any copies of 7 Days to Die. He's giveaway. I'd love to join you guys someday. Oh, you've asked the perfect question, the gunman. Hold on. We got to stop the music for a second. You have asked the perfect question, the gunman. Now, thanks to you guys, and about a year and a half of very hard work on my part, and you guys being so awesome and so supportive over all this time, I've hit 5,000 followers. And because of 5,000 followers, if you look at my goals down below, I say, and I always do what I say, we were going to have a mega stream. A mega stream is where I go a lot longer than I normally go. If I go 6 hours normally, I'll go 10 hours or 15 hours. I did an 18.5-hour stream the other day for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that of 7 Days to Die. And so what we're going to do this Saturday is we're going to have games to give away. Various games. I'm not going to tell you which. You're going to have to show up. And we're going to have a bunch to give away, as well as we're going to have Kismet merch. We're going to have a whole bunch of giveaways here to give merchandise. Of course, t-shirt. We'll have Kismet caps, all sorts of Kiss caps for Stuffway, also Kismet necklaces, and so forth, which people were just absolutely loved at TwitchCon. By the way, I hope if you guys were there, I'm bummed I missed you. I met a whole bunch of awesome people at TwitchCon. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll see you guys at TwitchCon. Be watching for me. My Kismet t-shirt, which got my Kismet logo on it, as you can see right there. Pretty cool. It's like wearing a nice warm hug. So you can win your own warm hug, your own Kismet t-shirt on the stream this Saturday. This Saturday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss that. That's when you want to use your Kiz caps. That's when you want to be part of the giveaways and the raffles and all that stuff we're going to be doing all night long and win yourself some awesome stuff. And that was my goal. My goal is to get to 5,000 and then turn it around and pay it right back to you guys. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that on this Saturday. It's going to be super awesome. All right, I'm in the vertibird. I'm going back. That's what I'm doing. Focus. Focus on flying back to the Pridwin.
Glad to have you aboard.
There we go.
Taking off in a moment.
So you have asked the perfect question. So make sure to tune in for that this Saturday with a sweet, sweet loot drop. You're going to get that Kismet loot drop. Boom. Those headphones look comfortable. Yeah, these ones, these are awesome. These are X2s that I bought. They are wireless headphones right there. You can see their little logo. They also come with this killer carry case for it. Actually, I don't think I showed you how it opens up. You like press on the side of it. It's like flexible. You see, you press on the side of it, and then it pops open. Pop it open. Pop it open. Then inside there it keeps all your stuff that you use. They are great for running, by the way. They stay in your ear when you run, so you can put them over the back of your ear. So it's just totally wireless. You can use it with your headphones. You can use it with an Android or an iOS device, and just put them over the back here like this. Now, I don't like to wear them like that when I'm streaming, because sometimes I take them off, so it's just easier to take them off. I just have them behind my neck, like that. And I'm having all the sound. Pipe. Crashed again. Crashed again! Oh, Fallout 4. Come on, bro. Come on, back me up here. This is the most I've crashed in a while in this game. What is up, bro? Now, what it does sometimes is it updates itself after it crashes. I don't think the update is actually causing it to do that, but something is definitely causing it to crash. Let me figure out what it is. What is it? Well, we want to play some 7 Days to Die here. We're going to try it one more time here. I was going to go back and save, but apparently it doesn't want to let me play. Rip. What I'm going to do is go ahead and restart my machine. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and close everything out. It might also be Discord sometimes causes an messes around with that. So let's go ahead and just restart, clear the memory, give it one more shot here. I'm trying to get the Brotherhood done. It is not making it easy. Not making it easy. Lulz, I hear that 7 Day to Die sign. Yes, exactly. It's trying to, the fate is trying to push me in the right direction. Steam community app / discussions. Bogo sending me. I will check that out later. Bogo, thank you for that link. Pam wants to change her mind and start a war. That's true. That's true. Saturday's going to be awesome. It is. It's going to be a mega stream of 7 Days to Die. And we're going to be giving away all sorts of stuff. You're going to see us building stuff and working in 7 Days to Die as a team. It's going to be amazing. All thanks to you guys. All thanks to you guys hanging in there. Now, if you notice, I can restart and not have to, you guys not have to disconnect from the stream, which is cool. That's the great thing about having a 2 PC setup, by the way, if you want to be a streamer. That's what you want to have, one that's doing all your streaming and managing all of that. And if your game crashes, like mine did, you can then restart and get back in the game without worrying about it. Without worrying about all that. So I'm going to have to keep Discord closed for right now because sometimes it does mess around with my Steam games. I don't know why. Sometimes it loses the ability for me to talk to people. But then again, they're still working on it. So big props to them. I love Discord. I think Discord is probably one of the best things out there for communication. Now, if they had a text overlay, they would be the best. Not only would they be one of the best, but they would be the best. If I had a text chat throughout every single game my members were playing, oh, forget about it. They win. Boom. Hashtag Discord wins if they had that chat overlay. Now, why was the chat overlay so important? Well, if I'm playing Fallout 4 right now, even though it's a single-player game, and I had a chat overlay, I could chat with my members. Like if somebody needs help with something or whatever, I could chat with them even in this game, even though they're in a different game. And that's an important thing, because I may not always be on voice with them. I might just want to chat with them because I'll be talking to you guys, and I don't want to hear their voices on the stream as well. So, that would be amazing. So, if you're watching, I love you guys. I love you guys, Discord. You guys are doing an awesome job. You're hitting some home runs over there, bros. I'd love to be sponsored by Discord as well, but I guess I'm just too tiny of a streamer so far. Hopefully one day they will think I am worthy of them. But that's okay. That's okay if they don't. I think that I bring a huge value to the stream. Also, I'm a PG streamer as well, so I reflect greatly on their brand. And I've also been the leader of my team for 14 years with over 800 members. So if there's anybody who knows about voice and about voice communication and chat communication, it would definitely be me. So I've literally typed thousands and thousands of responses over the years. You got to think I've had over 800 members and talked back and forth with them via communication. We've done Skype. We've done Ventrilo. We've done TeamSpeak. We've done all of those various different chat command things to try and build up that communication between everybody. That core communication between your team is vitally important. Vitally important. And Discord does it really, really well. It really does. They took all the other things that make it difficult to communicate to each other out. And if you know how to use Discord just right and how people are communicating and setting up the different rooms and so forth, it works really well. Really well. And it also works on just about every browser. Works on Android, iOS. It works on in your cell phone. It works in a browser. It works in an app. So you can use both. All right, guys. Let's do this again. Let's do it. Come on. We're going to give it one more shot. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. We're going to do it. We're going to give it a go. Let's chat some more to you guys. Have you gotten into any mods yet? Not yet, the gunman. I'm trying to finish this storyline. As you can see, it's not easy. It's not easy. Some days you're going to have days like this. And it's okay. Don't let it bring you down. Just do what you can do. You know, if you're a streamer or just in your regular life, you have days where tough stuff happens. And you just got to say, okay, I'm just going to keep trying, and get it going on. We might get it this time. We'll see. We did make it all the way to the Pridwin and then all the way down in the last playthrough. So I think there's something running in the background that might have caused it to crash. But let's go ahead and see if we can do it. Let's link to get peace with all 3 groups. Yes, I have had peace with all 3 groups before. I have actually all 4 groups. There's 4 groups, not just 3. So there you go. There you go. I used to use Overwolf to chat on all platforms. Exactly, yes. I used to use Overwolf as well, Godspawns. That's why we switched from Ventrilo to TeamSpeak, so I could use Overwolf to have that overlay, and it actually worked pretty great for my machine, but it caused everybody else's machine to crash all the time, which is too bad. Because I really liked Overwolf, I really liked their interface, and I liked what they were trying to do, but they're separate from TeamSpeak. So they're a separate company, and TeamSpeak is a separate company, so it's not as well integrated as it should. Whoa, hey! Watch that out, hey! Stop that! You're shooting rockets. Bad monkey. Bad monkey! Oh, more cars! Blow them up again! If you haven't noticed, I love blowing up cars. Apparently not hitting anything. What? Again, the Gatling laser. Alright, gonna keep going. Gotta keep going. Oh, is that a big... What is that? Blast it! If all else fails, blast it! So yes, I used to use Overwolf and TeamSpeak. I did move them to TeamSpeak for that reason, to use Overwolf so we could see it in-game. I love the Discord overlay that comes up where you can see who's talking in there. It doesn't quite work in 7 Days to Die yet. Hopefully they fix that so it works in 7 Days to Die. I would love that to work in there. I've tried it many different ways. For some reason, it's not working. Well, hopefully they'll figure it out and make it work at some point. Hey, Rox, thanks for hanging out. We got Hellboy hanging out. Hey, Kismet, good morning from me. Good morning to you, Hellboy. Thanks for hanging out. Great to see ya. Welcome, welcome. I am up to some Fallout. I am trying to do the Brotherhood line. This is now our third attempt. We've crashed twice so far. We're going to do the third attempt to finish the main storyline and try to talk to Virgil here, try to go back to the Brotherhood, and then build the teleporter, which is what we're trying to do. It is not easy. It is not easy. Kismet, favorite non-workshop related DLC. Ooh, that's a good one. Non-workshop. Good one. I don't know. They're just so close, though. I don't know. Automatron is pretty great. I like Automatron. The building robots is awesome, but then that would be considered part of the workshop, right? I don't know. Far Harbor. I would go Far Harbor. Far Harbor just a little bit above Automatron, I think, both in scope and content. It has massive amount of content. If you had to choose between the three, I would probably go Far Harbor. Though Nuka World's pretty fun, but it is very, you know, is it like tongue-in-cheek kind of fun? If you like that. If you want some serious, like, storyline stuff, then you want to go with the Far Harbor. If you like that tongue-in-cheek, funny kind of parody of Disneyland, then you would go with Nuka World. Because that is pretty fun. Pretty funny. And if you want to be a raider, you can also go for that reason. Not me. Those raiders told me, hey, Kismet, thanks for all your help, bro, but now we're going to go raid those settlements that you've been working on for 1,500 hours. And I went, oh, no, you're not. And then I had to kill them all. I had to kill every last one of them suckers. Ain't raiding my settlements. Oh, what? Whoa, hello. Okay, well, this time we found a new friend. Bye-bye, sucker. Different every time. That's what I like about this game. Notice we came here 3 times and we had three different styles of what was waiting for us when we got here. All right. Oh, I gotta get out of my armor. We're gonna go talk to Virgil again. Again, I can't save. I can't quick save. See? I can't quick save or save because I'm in the new survival mode. It's about 10 to 100 times harder than the other modes. It is the hardest mode in the game. It's incredibly difficult, especially very early on in the game. I would not start in this mode. I would just play it in normal first, or in some other mode first, and then I would go to the hardest mode in the game here. Because it is actually fun. It's the funnest survival mode I've ever played. The reason why is because it changes the style, your gameplay style. Like in the very first time I played through, I never worried about water. I never worried about food. I don't use Radix and all of that other stuff really all that much. So I really like ignored that whole thing. I ignored crafting. I ignored all that other stuff. But in this, you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it because you have to survive using that very early in the game. So I'm skipping this since we've already gone through this twice now. Got it covered, blah, 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 blah. And now we're back out again. I'm glad he was right there. That saves us from running all the way in there again. And then we're going to run out. And once again, we will try to make it to the Pridwin. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Thanks for hanging in, even though I'm, like, repeating content here. I'm trying very hard. Trying very hard, as you can see. Kismet, tech question. What bit rate do you use on the stream? 2800, 2500 upload, and 2800 as my buffer. As my buffer. Reason why I do that is I turn it down a little bit, even though I have a 4K connection, 4K up connection. I turn it down a little bit so it has a little bit of leeway there. as well as I downscale to 720 when I'm uploading, because I don't need to do 1080 because it doesn't matter, because you're not going to see it in 1080 because I'm not partnered, as well as not going to record in 1080 as well. So nothing you can do with that until you're partnered. So just a heads up. So no reason to stream in like this super ultra high quality unless you're partnered with Twitch. One day, maybe. One day. So great question, Noah. That was an awesome question, by the way. Let's go turn our music back on. Let's do this. I'm with you, Noah. Just because Far Harbor and Nuka World are bigger in scope, I like the storyline of Automatron. I like the storyline. I like the fact you can make robots. That's super cool. I would consider Automatron more of a workshop release with a little bit of story. And then the other two are story releases. So it's really between Nuka World and Far Harbor, I would say, if you were saying story only, not a non-workshop one. If it's a workshop one, workshop and story, then I would put Automatron in front of those. But that's just me. Here we go. Going back to Pridwin. Come on, let's go. Maybe I can kill a Deathclaw or two.
Your minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
Hey, General Stonewall. Welcome, welcome. Now, again, if you're in my stream right now, do not miss my Saturday stream. I'm going to be giving you out all sorts of swag. You're going to win Kismet t-shirts. You're going to win games. You may even win some Kismet caps, maybe a Kismet necklace as well, which I'm going to send out to you guys for being awesome and getting me to 5,000 followers right down there. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single person that presses that follow button, that hangs out on my stream every single night. Thank you so much. Appreciate it big time. All right. Hellboy, Kismet, question. Sorry it's related, not Fallout. That's okay. But have you played Mafia series, and what do you think of Mafia 3? Same question of all the guys here. I have watched Mafia. I watched Zonda. Was it Zonda who's playing it? Who was playing it? I think it was Zonda, yeah. Yeah, I was watching Zonda play it, and it looked really fun. It looked like a copy of GTA. That's what I thought, really. If I'm honest, it's just like a copy of Grand Theft Auto. With that kind of 40s style as opposed to kind of a more modern style. Though I did enjoy the gameplay, but of course it's incredibly obscene and rude and stuff that is difficult for me to stream and also for me to play with my kids around. I got twins who are 8 years old and then my oldest daughter who is 12. So if I'm in here playing the game, I have to have the headphones on. I got to make sure they come in the game as a responsible parent would, right? And I don't like to stream that stuff because it makes people uncomfortable. In my stream, anyway. I try to keep my stream PG-13. So I mean, there's some questionable words here in Fallout. They might say the S word or something like that, or even the F word sometimes in here. But I don't say it to the point in which it makes it uncomfortable. If you're saying it every other word, then it makes it uncomfortable. PG-13 is like you'll have an F-bomb and an S-bomb occasionally. Right? Not every second word. And I am no saint, by the way. I have used so many F-bombs in my life. I probably am in the top rank F-bomb droppers in the world. But at some point, I realized that it really makes people uncomfortable when you're swearing every other word. There's no reason for it. Now, if you stub your toe or you get cut or something like that and you really feel like you want to get rid of your frustration, that's the perfect time to swear as long as your kids aren't around or other people. When you yell out, whatever swear word is your favorite word. But I have sweared to the point where I could make sailors blush back in the day. But I just don't do it because it makes people uncomfortable. Why do you want to be hanging out in a stream where you're super uncomfortable, right? Where you have to turn the sound down. Maybe you're at work, right? Listening or watching the stream. Maybe you're a night shifter, right? Or maybe you're in a different time zone. And you might be listening to my stream while you're working or doing whatever you need to do. Or maybe you're doing your homework, right? And you don't want somebody dropping the F-bomb every 2 seconds. Hey! Don't be shooting me! Oh, if only the vertibird was turned a little left. A little left. Make sure we didn't miss any cars here. Over there. Missed it. All right, I think we're going to make it this time. I have a feeling we're going to drive right through the Pridwin again. So yeah, I've seen Mafia. I thought it was okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's any Grand Theft Auto 5, which I really liked, though it was very obscene. I love the driving of Grand Theft Auto. I actually played the original Grand Theft Auto, the top-down scroller, which I was so surprised how good it was. It was incredibly good. You get in there, you got out of your car, you grab someone else's car, and that car went faster, and you could turn and corner and do this whole storyline and everything. Incredibly fun to play if you can separate the, if you can separate the gameplay of how enjoyable it is to play from the obsceneness of it, that it just goes way above and beyond in obsceneness. Now, I'd like to turn the profanity filter off. I'd like to be able to just press a button, and then it's not as profane. It doesn't say, the cuss words every 2 seconds. If I could do that, then I would play Grand Theft Auto all the time. But since I can barely stream it because it's just every other word. They're like, if you bump into somebody, they cuss word. And corner, they cuss word. And they do the other thing, cuss word. Every just like 2 seconds. All right, we made it back to the Pridwin. Thanks to the Almighty. All right, we made it. Let's go and save so we don't have to do all of that again. Now, the only way I can save, of course, is to sleep in the bed. I can't just quick save because I'm in the new survival mode. So we're going to go do that real quick.
Attention. Halbert pilot to station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to station Epsilon.
Wait a minute. It was upstairs. No, it's right here. Duh. I had a brain freeze there. Like, wait a minute. There's a room here somewhere with a bed. Boom, right here. I know, kids. It's going to be hard to choose. Watch the stream or play Skyrim. I'll be playing Skyrim this Friday, by the way, for the special edition. I'll be playing for the first time. I've never played Skyrim. And you guys are like, what? You never played Skyrim? Well, I've been busy playing MMOs with my team. But I'm going to. This Friday, for the very first time, you guys can watch me noob it up. And go, oh my God, Kismet. But that's part of the fun, though. This is the journey. It's the beginning of any journey is probably the most fun for me. It's learning and understanding. That's why I'm so hooked on 7 Days to Die now. It's because I want to know. I want to know how to do crafting. I want to know how to do building. I want to know how to do all of this stuff that they're doing in there. So it's so fun. All right, Tegan. Let's try that again here. No signal grenades. All right. Well, yeah, I tried. I tried. Burn some fusion cores. Of the morning angels. Too many workshop DLCs in my own. Well, that story stuff is very hard to develop. You got to think that stuff takes years to do. They didn't just do that in a day. Jones, I don't know. It's going to be hard to watch the stream. I just answered that one. Kismet, true. I don't like the F also used every few seconds. That's why I only watch a few streamers. Yeah, Hellboy. Now, it's their stream. They can do whatever they want. And again, I'm an adult. I'm 46 years old, and I don't care who knows it. And I don't care who knows that I love streaming and gaming and all of that stuff. I consider myself a pro gamer. If anybody's got a problem with that, too bad. Too bad. If you love to do something, right now, this should give you goosebumps. If you love to do something in your life, if you have some passion in your life or something you want to do in your life, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let their negativity drag you down. Right? Do what you love to do. All right, let's pause that for a second. All right, let me skip all of this because we already talked to him. Signal interceptor. Blah, 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 blah. My son, which we already said earlier. Sorry if I'm skipping this. You guys never seen this. Because I already did that like earlier. We've already tried to do this several times. Now we talked to Dude. Now we're going to go sleep again. We're saving a lot in case we crash. We can pick up where we are instead of having to travel both places back and forth again, which we did. I should have saved before I ran out. I should have came up here and did it. Now normally I just run straight out, but if it's going to crash, I'm going to save a lot more. Gonna save a lot more. It rarely crashes. It was probably either Discord in the background or something running in the background that caused it to crash. Kismet, you've blown up all the cars in the wasteland yet? Very close, Dread. I think there was one left that I missed. There was that one. I was very close to getting it. Very close. Oops. I should have went up. Yeah, no, that's right. Up and then out. Here we go. Now I'm going to take the quick way down to the Boston airport this time. Last time we took the helicopter, which is pretty fun. But this time we're going to take the quick way down. Let's do it. I'm still working on it, Dread. I'll get it. I've only played Skyrim once, so we're practically the same there, Kismet. There we go, Squid Biz. Yeah. I've heard it's one of the greatest games of all time. An incredibly great game. And I've watched people play it a bit, though I don't really remember much of it, but I've watched them play it, and some people are like exceptionally good. Exceptionally good at that game. Look at that soft landing. Look at that soft landing, like a boss. All right, let's get over here and talk to her again. My settlers walking around everywhere. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, don't shoot her. All right, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Teleportation, blah, 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 blah. I love you. I think you're special. All right. Make sure to remember the milk from the store and your mother. And why have you spent 1,500 hours playing, but you haven't found your son yet? What have you been doing for 1,500 hours? Why you've been building all those settlements and not looking for your child? That wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know who you're talking about. I came straight here. I came straight here from the vault. Straight over here. I didn't build no settlement. I didn't do no mega building or nothing like that. No, I came straight here from the vault. That's what I'm going to tell my son. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him I've been spending most of my time wandering the wasteland, not even worried about him. All right, let's save. That's why that's beds there, by the way. Is to save. Here we go again. Come on, baby. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Let's build this baby. Now, again, I have not done it on this line. E. Yay, it's working now. All right. So I've got my stabilized reflector platform. There we go. And get out of the workbench. And run all the way back. Da, 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 da. Run, Forrest, run.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
All right, thanks for your help. Now, again, I've never played through the Brotherhood line. I've played through the other line, the Railroad line and the Minutemen line.
Synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates.
So, running over here.
If you need anything done, I'll be there to help.
We should take Paladin Dance.
Just wish I had some clean water to drink.
Paladin Dance!
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Absolutely, bro. Let's
Ready.
go.
Roger that.
I gotta bring my brother. I gotta bring my brother. Not this McCready guy. He creeps me out. He's the guy. He's the only companion I don't like. All the rest of my love. I think their storyline is great. Of course, McCready's storyline's okay, but he's just creepy. He's always up into my zone. He's always like creeping on everybody. Let's get rid of him. Boom. Spectral Island. Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. I want to bring my buddy, my pal, Paladin Dance.
It's amazing the tower survived.
Exactly. It totally is. All right, let's do this. Let's save. I got to do a lot of extra saving because it's been crashing.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
I don't know. Did you just teleport in? Where the heck did you come from? All right, so now we got to set up the other stuff here. The beam emitter. So we'll aim that over here. So this is kind of a combination of questing and building at the same time. I love to build. And then, of course, we've got the molecular beam emitter, which kind of snaps right there. And then I think that's it, right? Just the controller. Yep, just the controller itself. Let's put the controller on this side. Like so. There we go. Now, if you notice, I've got only 45 rubber, copper, steel, and all of that. That's because something has horribly gone wrong with my provisioner. So let's see. What's the deal? Oh, we were disconnected. Now, sometimes, even though I know I have a provisioner there, it gets messed up. So, since we're kind of finishing this playthrough, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to set up another provisioner and just get it going on. Hey, girl. You're going to be my other provisioner, and I'm going to send you to, I don't know, some weird place. All right, let's actually cancel. By the way, you can cancel that. I'm going to send her to Norhagen. All right, Norhagen Beach, yes. So, supply line, Norhagen Beach, off she goes. Now, if you notice the difference when I look at the same thing of resources, now look, I've got 847. That's because now all my settlements are connected together. All the resources everywhere I can use together. It's kind of like I ship them from everywhere else to here, and then I can use them. So just so you know how to fix that problem. You can just create another provisioner, or you can find your provisioner, and then it will automatically kind of fix itself. That's kind of a bug in the game. Kind of a bug. All right. Now we want to go ahead and connect all the power. So we're going to hit spacebar, and we're going to connect it up to there. Spacebar this, and connect it down there. Now it's all connected together. Now we could also put down some power. Now it's going to take 2 power here. It's going to take 20 power there. And it's going to take, I forget how much that one takes. Let's go look. That one takes 5 power. So let's just call it 30 power that you're going to need. Over here we go to generators, and we have this one, which is 3, 5, and 10. Normally you would have to put a whole bunch of these 10s down if you don't have some of the DLC. Now some of the DLC, of course, adds the fusion generator. They added that now. Or not, that's actually just part of the regular game, the fusion generator. And then, of course, you have the vault-tec reactor, and, of course, the super reactor that you could use. But we're just going to go ahead and use this one because it produces 100 power, which is way more than what we need. We'll just use that. And then again, spacebar that, run it over here. Up and working. That's cool. Go talk to Elder Maxim. What's up, my sweetheart?
So romantic about the idea of flying. Plummeting, less so.
She's so feisty. That's why I like Piper. She's so feisty. Reminds me of my wife. She's super feisty, too.
I don't know about Scribe Noriah.
I'm starting Fallout 4 next week. All the DLCs. Any good tips for me? Hellboy. Oh. Now, what I do all the time is I get this in here. Kismet, hey, could you tell us a bit about your tips on building and doing all this other stuff that you love to do? Can you go and you could give us some stuff, you know, maybe make like a video or something like that, or like a guide? Well, how about I make you a whole series of guides? Because I go above and beyond all the other streamers. Not only do I stream, but I also make guides for you guys on YouTube. You go ahead and check that out on there. Follow that link right there in the chat. I have a whole thing on how to become an awesome settlement overseer, where you can build your settlements. And if you have your settlements squared away, at some point when you build them up enough, you will make 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. You'll be so incredibly rich. Without cheats, without third-party mods, no shortcuts, no glitching, no console commands. You could totally do it. Totally do it just from those tips right there on building up your settlements. So check those out. I hope you enjoy those videos. I did work very, very hard on those. Very, very hard. All right. Let's go this way. I'm trying to find where the entrance is. Over here. Oop, ladder. Gotta go all the way back up and talk to Maxim again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, I am going to be playing some 7 Days to Die later. But for right now, we are finishing up, hopefully, with a part of the Brotherhood line. I think it's just not needed. It's not needed all the time, Bogo. Sometimes, you know, it makes you feel better. And, you know, if people want to do profanity on their stream, or people want to cuss or whatever, hey, it's their life. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't bother me, because I've always been around it, but it does bother other people. It does make them uncomfortable, especially when they're around their children or around their family, or they're at work, right? If they're at work, you might have a customer coming in and out of there, and then some guy's on the stream saying F this and C that and F that other thing. You know, it just makes them uncomfortable when they're at work, which is even worse, being uncomfortable. Where did he go?
We're getting a 3% seat.
Maximum! Maximum! Where'd you go, you bugger? Maybe he was back down there. Maybe he was down up there. I don't know. I've never done this.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report.
Shush. Yes, he is down there. He's down there. He's down at the airport. Let's see. Talk to Elder Maxim, who of course came down here, and I came up here to talk to him. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Devon, is that him actually streaming Fallout 4? How do you enjoy it? I said, see? What did I tell you guys in the stream? There's always somebody who says, oh my gosh, Kismet played another game. Oh my gosh, Fallout 4, he's never going to play it again. Oh no, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. He did it. He's not playing it. He's not playing it. That happens to me all the time. If I take a day off, like from streaming, or if I take a day off from my team, like right, I got some personal stuff I have to do, I come back. Literally, I'll be out for one day, one night. You know, 3 hours that I would have spent that night, I come back, and people go, Kismet, man, you've been gone forever. Good to see you. Literally, I am with my team nearly every single night. I am with them on weekends and nights and all the time. I put a lot of time into my stream. I play a lot of Fallout 4. I played more than most anybody, 1,500 hours. I forgot I didn't have my power armor. I didn't have my power armor. Fail fish. Fail fish! But then, of course, that gets us back down to the bottom, so it speeds us up anyway. That was awesome. Oh, I got to put it on my death counter. For some reason, my death counter's not working today. Sorry, guys. That's death 100, by the way. Death 100. Okay, well, we got to rebuild. We're having a fun time doing stuff twice today. Doing stuff twice. Let's do it. Now, this is how I normally build, by the way. The speed in which I build. I'll show you. I build very, very quickly. I've built many, many settlements. I've actually done all the settlements at once before. I built them all up to make about 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. Power generator. This generator, which is 100 power, we'll put it over here again. Run that to there. And now it is on.
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gives us the go-ahead.
Where are you waiting for me at?
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Says he's that way. Alright, this time I'm going to get in my power armor. Where'd it go? Over here. Over here! Let's do this. So I'm trying to finish the Brotherhood line, though it is not easy. It is not easy. We have been trying it. So yes, I'm back to my normal schedule. Curia is better than Piper. Well, I like them both. I love the accent as well. Thanks, Hellboy. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. But again, start in the normal mode. Get a little used to it. When it gets too easy, jump to the survival mode. Come on, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to some fun. It's not easy. You're going to die a lot. I've died 99 times now. Sometimes just from my own stupidity, like jumping off the side without my power armor there. RIP! Bogo, I have and used the Kismet ideas, and it works. Especially the Kismet Killbox. You only watch one video on my entire YouTube channel, which literally has hundreds of videos on there about Fallout. It has complete playthroughs, these entire streams on there, has highlights and guides and all that stuff. Watch the Kismet Killbox. You watch that one thing, make that in your settlements. It'll transform the way you do your settlements. Don't build walls. Don't do all of that stuff. Just build that Kismet Killbox, and even if a whole horde of legendary Deathclaws attack you, they are goner. A goner. But you don't need to come up there. He walked up down the machine for you. Ah, there you go, Chewie. Thanks. I missed it. I became a Wasteland millionaire because of Kids Caps. Exactly. Sister Wolf has incredible builds. You should see some of the stuff that she does as well. Incredible, great builds. I don't know where the dude is. It's aiming at the workbench, right? Or inside this wall, or up above. Or maybe he's inside over this way. Ah, hello there. Inaccessible. He's in there. I don't know how to get in there. Don't tell me. Part of the fun to figure it out. He's in that round room right there.
The farm's not much.
Now again, I've never played this storyline through, so this is all new to me. All new to me on how to get to maximum. Maximum. Now, there's some doors here, but it doesn't let me get in the doors.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Doesn't let me get in there.
My back hurts. My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Huh? Now, this is all part of the fun, discovering where to go and what to do. He's up above. Cool little defense area. Last stuff from up here. I haven't gone up there in a really long time. Alright, how do we get to him here? Maybe this way? Elevator action. See what it actually says in the quest. Let's talk to Elder Maxim. We can also say show summary. Things I could give me something, but I'll help. I need help building it. Again, I'm going to wander in wrong ways. I'm going to go the wrong way and weird things happen. Oh, this is up on the tower. Wow, I've been up here in a long time either. You can actually get up to the very tower. Turn our light on. Yeah, I've been up here in a while. That's cool. This is the very beginning of the game. Almost 1,500 hours ago. Came up here. Cool. Cool stuff. I explored all the different areas and different things. There actually is some things I still haven't done in the game. But going back down, that's the tower. That's the tower. My death counter is broken, Sister Wolf. For some reason, it's not showing. It does say it's on, but it's not showing. It's supposed to show up right down here. I don't know why it's not showing up down there. Let me try it again. Let's see. Let me try it again. Technical problems. Yeah, it's not showing up. I'm not gonna get sidetracked on it though. Oh well. Oh well, ski. Yeah, so it came in there. It's like a puzzle to figure out on its own. Now I would think that you could go in the garage here and do that, but I can't get in there. It says inaccessible. I see him in there. I see him in there. I don't know how to get in there. Tricky, tricky. We'll get it going. Don't tell me. No spoilers. No spoilers. Come on. Can't get in there that way. It's inaccessible the other way. I tried to click the terminal. That doesn't work. I can't get through the door. Some sort of wall or something I need to click on. Secret entrance. See, that doesn't lead you to the end of the quest, which is not good. Now there's a door out here. We'll check that out. Airport ruins. Let's go in there. Check that out. There we go. Kismet, it's already been challenged for me. You see, I'm paralyzed below the neck, and I can only, the way I can play is a stick in my mouth. Well, hey, man. Play it the way you want, man. Play the way you can play. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But, hey, at least you're making the best of it, right? I mean, I don't have it that bad. That's pretty rough. I have sleep apnea and vertigo, which means I'm dizzy all the time. It doesn't mean I'm just dizzy occasionally. I'm dizzy all the time. So I really have to manage it, or it can get overwhelming. Get very, very overwhelming. So I'm exploring down here. Now this is a separate quest. To do this, I don't know, maybe it'll lead me in the right direction. Who's always complaining about something? I'm just letting my instincts guide me now. No idea where I'm going. Now this could be totally the wrong way, and if it is, that's part of the journey. That's part of the journey, going the wrong way, doing the wrong thing. Don't shortchange yourself by not being able to do whatever you want. Wow, I never went in there. I never went in there in this playthrough. Boston baseball, swata! Swata, swata! Uh-oh. Whew, almost got stuck in there. Almost got stuck in there. Look out for that. Can't go up there. That's where we came in. This is the end of the other quest. That ID card. I think it was on the dude. I think it was on the dude. One way to fix it. This is Kismet's way of opening the terminal. You ready? Sweet. There you go. That's Protectron control. Protectron control. No, is it down there? Is that how you get to it? Get him, dance. Yeah, see, I finished the storyline different than I normally would. And see, the guy typically has the card, and he typically aggroes on me.
Switching to search.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Have the ID card.
Sound the all clear.
No idea. Oh, whoa, 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 bro. I didn't say to get out of there. I didn't say to get out of there. Get back in there. What are you doing?
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Get you. Get you. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. I wonder if he left the pass card somewhere. Now, if it takes too long because I want to further this along, I may ask you guys. It's okay to tell me when I ask, not before. Give me a chance to find it first. And typically, I like to play through, but since we're at the end of this playthrough, I may just have you guys guide me. Because we only have so much time. I don't want to run out of time. Alright, first, is there a way to open this door right now? Go ahead and let me know in chat. Is there a way to open this door now that the dude is no longer here? There's the question. Can you break into this door? Because it won't let me without the card reader. If there's another card, we might go get it out of Maximum Office or something. Do it that way. There is a way to get the card. Do I need to go through this way? To go to Maximum? Maximum. Yes or no?
No prisoner. Going, weapons cold.
Do I need to go through this? It's already a challenge for me. I like the new stream layout HUD, cleaner than before, looked nice, but you had too much going on. Yeah, Devon, yeah, I wanted. That's always what I like to do. Reduce, reduce, reduce. Going the wrong way. Thank you. All right, I'll go the other way. That would be your #1 favorite side quest randomly. What? Oh, what would be my #1 favorite side quest? That's a good question. All right, so wrong way. Let's get out of here. Let's not do this for an hour. Let's get on out to yes. Okay, don't tell me where to go, though. Don't tell me where to go. Wrong way. This way. This way. They didn't make it obvious of which way to go. I would think I would go to that terminal and get in there, but it doesn't let me in the terminal. It says it's inaccessible. I can't get through the doors. Huh, can't actually jump up because the things are closed. This one you can. Oh, come on. Come on, there we go. You don't have to run around, dance. I'm getting out of here. Doors are all closed. Doors are all closed. Like a maze in here. Again, just trying to see where it leads me. Where it leads me to. And that's the essence of great game design, is that it leads you in a certain direction. Dude's dead. Dude is dead. Alright, well, it's not in here. Over this way. Oh. Took it out of here. That's to go down if you have the key.
Going down.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Exit. There we go. I knew there was an exit there somewhere. Kismet sent dance away? No, I got dance with me. So yes, what would be my #1 side quest? Quests that come from radio signals or random NPC voices. I'd say Automatron, probably, if you counted that as a DLC. But in vanilla, I would say... In vanilla... I don't know, I would say the Minutemen. I would say the beginning of the Minutemen quest is exceptionally good. Doing that kind of quest in the vanilla game. It's that moment where you go, wow, this game is awesome. Oh, now he's out here. It bugged out. There we go. It bugged out. I left. I come back. There we go. Failfish.
Sir. Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Determined to go.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Oh, I'm trying to convince him. Here we go.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
It's not gonna sway me from my duty. Not gonna sway me from my duty. There you go. That's the way to do it, Hellboy. A little bit at a time, man. Build it up till you got it rocking. Going the wrong way. Thank you, Bogo. I've clocked 1,500 hours in Fallout 4. I salute you, sir. I will never make it that far. Haha, Devon. That's right. 1,508 now. He's walking to there. Well, he's walking. He's taking a really long time to walk there. I think he was supposed to come out the doors, but it bugged out. All right, let's talk to Parker Brigham.
Dr. Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Not ready.
I'm not ready yet.
Fine. Wouldn't kill me to crunch the numbers a few more times anyway.
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
I'm gonna move out to this bed right here so I don't have to watch you guys glitch out again. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's do it. So want to yank on that loop on Max's outfit. Yeah, this is the first time I've done this, by the way, the Brotherhood line. I've finished the game before. I've played, 1,500 hours or so. But the first time I've done it through the Brotherhood. Let's do it.
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go.
Let's do it. We're doing mainline story questing. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Let's do it.
Refrain from opening fire inside.
You wanted to get into the Institute, right?
Could jeopardize
well, what are you
our
waiting
mission.
for? Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter.
Here we go.
60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hold on! I think we're gonna make it. Or we're gonna die. Boom! Welcome to the Institute. We've made it through the Brotherhood line. Now, I've done it before in the Minutemen line. So here we are. Let's go ahead and have a little talk with this computer terminal. Load holotape. Oh, I can put in Dima's memory in there. Network scanner. Initiate network scan. All right, I'm gonna take the tape out of there. And there we go. We just scanned their whole network. And now we're good with that. And not much here. Let's do this. Again, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, this is the kind of end of the game here on the Brotherhood line.
You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Oh, really? I wonder who this could be.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
I love this moment, so good.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I am. I came straight here. I didn't get distracted. I didn't go off another way. I came straight here. Yes, I did. My boy! It's my boy! Sean, what's up, little buddy? I've been looking all over for you.
Sean? Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
It's really you, my boy!
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S102716, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Better give me my son or someone's gonna die!
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize
Spoiler alert! Spoilers!
Situation
coming
is
up.
far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Mind blown! What?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Wow, it's really you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Oh, now you're pissing me off, bro.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Good storyline. Good stuff. Gunny's Kismet, there's a mod for quick in and out of power armor. Oh, cool, the gunman. Shoot Elder Maxim. I know, huh? Face Shield. Hello, I've killed him before, by the way, in the railroad line. Face Shield, it's great to see you, as always.
This really is a matter of importance.
Hellboy, hello. Monster Holic, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to the stream. All right, the Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Don't know.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, and Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
All right, so we're in the Institute on the Brotherhood line, and we just met somebody special. So, guess what? We got to find a place to save. We got to find a place to save. All right, bro.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records on my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
All right, well, I never did that. I've never talked to him twice there at the beginning. All right, find a bed, find a bed. We're in the new survival mode, so it doesn't crash and we lose all of our progress. Find a bed, find a bed. I'm going to find a bed. The great search for beds. The new survival mode is the great search for bed. Oh, I want to take a bed right here. Snoozer. Take a little snoozer. What about in here? Hello.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
What's up, bro? Sup, man. I need to find a bed.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
That's creepy. Nope. The great search for beds.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
I'm gonna look for a bed, bed.
I'll go find him later.
Where am I going to sleep? See, now I've never been in the Institute where I had to find a bed. So that's the first thing you have to do, is find a bed to sleep in so I can save. So I have to find my quarters, which is around here somewhere. Let's keep going around the thing. Which is around here somewhere, and I forget which one is mine. It's somewhere.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Oh yeah, I'm so proud. Look at me. I'm overjoyed with proudness. I'll be down one. Lauren, Ado. I don't think I can sleep in either of those. Nope. See, now the funny thing is I can't teleport out of here. So since I can't teleport out of here, can't quick travel, I wonder how the heck I get out of here. Right? Right? Yeah. Go over here. This one's open. Nope.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our photos.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
There's a dude.
Oh, I don't know.
We're in a big circle.
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, we're built pretty well.
Can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Yes, so I'm trying to find a place to save. It's not easy to find a place to save. Conference room. Let's go talk to the dude and see if I can find my location here. Where is my bed? Where?
Sean.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Yep. That's the way up.
Nothing to report, sir.
I'm gonna talk to right there. I'm not gonna do that side quest stuff right now. I'm gonna try to find. See, this is red.
All systems nominal.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now.
The great search for beds. We're gonna look for a bed. We're gonna sleep in the bed so we can save. They could have made this easier.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list.
Cannot be opened. Bummer! I got news to share, Kismet. I just made the final payment for the graphics on One Step Clover to have a website. Awesome, Face Shield! Cool! Congratulations! That is an awesome moment.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
Somebody's a little curmudgeon there. Alright, well, we're trying to find our way. Which way? We'll go this way. Trying to find our way to a bed we can sleep in.
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
Oh, it does. We're checking every row, everything, to try to find a bed where we can sleep. Because there isn't one in here. Well, how do we save if we can't do it? Can't sleep in here.
Even though I'm a synth, Alan and Liam have made me feel like a part of their family.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
Oh, you totally did it, bro. You totally did it. Alright, well, so far, not so good. Alright, we haven't been here because these doors are closed. Try Loken. Loken is a no. No.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
The dosage will be much larger.
Bummer. Love this part. Look at the waterfalls. So cool. So one.
You're here. Glad you made it.
1, 2, 3,
We're
4.
all looking forward to working with you.
I could have sworn there was one of these that was mine. I think I might have to talk to everybody first.
Good to
Talk
see
to
you.
everybody.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here
Doing a
long?
lot of storyline here.
The Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Uh-huh. Well, this one we've already done. No. No, get back in there. Yeah, I could have sworn there was one of these was like my quarters. I gotta try to find it. It's obviously not one of those. I think it was the one where had that hallway. That's not it.
Operating at full capacity. Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Oh, haven't been here. Some stuff to find in here, by the way, which I'm aware of, but just trying to find a bed to sleep on. Nope. Okay, so we didn't go in this row. We missed this one row. Doctor
You're gonna
guy.
have to work pretty hard to impress anyone down here.
Nope.
You know the protocol, sir.
Scanning.
Authorized
Subject
personnel
identified.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, huh? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security suites.
Good to see you.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Power armor, huh? You take down a Brotherhood soldier?
All maintenance requests should be directed to the
Oh
facilities
well, let's
division.
try to keep the quest going. Try to keep the quest running. Just say no, Kismet. Do it, Kiz. Nope. Yes, you can teleport out, Kismet. It's the only way in and out. One thing. Is that your room? But you haven't been given the quarters yet, Kismet. I know. I thought it was a quest line. Let's see if I can teleport out. Even though I haven't done the quest yet. Let's see. No, see, I have to do the quest. Alright, I was just going to try to save before doing all these sub-quests, but there we go.
Not yet. I've been... I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be
Holden,
close to 10 years
head
old
of the
by now.
Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable
I
that
can't
any
wait
child
for you
can
to see the
survive
work we're
for
doing.
so long up there,
It's
don't you
truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany,
genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
That's amazing, bro.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Blowing it up, Sky Killer. Thanks so much for that host. Appreciate it big time. Thank you so much. And also God Sponge as well from earlier. I appreciate it.
It's all right.
Kismet. It
No
means
hurry.
once I've coded getting my website with the graphics now, it can be put into HTML code. All right, a cool Fate Shield. Awesome. Old school Kismet, no 7 days. Medallion, old school Kismet. I stopped Fallout for like 2 days. Yeah, Medallion. I was saying that earlier on the stream. It's funny.
It's all right. No hurry.
Well, let's just say.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Boom. All right. Look at these gorillas.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Huh. Gorillas. King Guy said, hey man, Sly sent me. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are playing some Fallout 4. Obviously, I have about 1,500 hours into Fallout 4. Incredibly fun. Super fun game. As you can see, wandering around, talking to various peeps.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Dun, 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 dun.
Scanning unknown identity.
So there we go. So I can't really
Dr.
save.
Watson
I've
can
got to
be a
wander
little
around.
obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
7 days to sort inventory was fun to watch, even though I first came here to watch you play Fallout 4. Well, there you go, Mateo. We're going to be playing some more 7 Days to Die after this. I just wanted to save, but apparently I have to do all the storyline instead.
Soft on me, Alana? My methods get results.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Blew it up! Blew it up! Thanks so much, Dread, for that host. Every one of those hosts just gives me a little bit closer to that sub button. Thank you so much. Appreciate it big time. Combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Good for now, bro.
Good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Good for now.
The director.
Doctorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Oh, wait.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
This way. Going this way. See ya, Dreadkill. Appreciate it. How is the sleep deprived? Jazz Sands. Doing pretty good, actually, today. I am a little bit sleep deprived. I do admit it. I have, like, 3 days in a row, I've been playing, like, 15 plus hours of 7 Days to Die. Incredibly fun game. Super fun game because of all the people I play with. Also makes it super fun. But there we go. And all you guys, of course, watching. Let's go have a little chat.
2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here. Where are you going?
Now, what I'm going to do before I talk to her is to check my perks. The reason why I'm going to do that is because my charisma, see, is -8.
I thought you wanted to...
and I don't want to talk to her with -8 because what will happen is I won't be able to convince her to go with me. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my food. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at my stats again. So here's a little Kismet tip for you. Aha! 11 charisma now instead of -9 because I'm not starving anymore. All right, see my little trick there? Let's talk to her again.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Looking for you.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
All right, here we go.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Double. We don't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes
Rockin'
I feel
it.
like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Free the Commonwealth.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
There we go. You can now fast travel to Institute anywhere from the Commonwealth. Yay! All right. Let's see if I can still fast travel to my home base. No. Fail fish. Can I fast travel out of the Institute? I can still fast travel into it, but how do I get out of it? Might have to take the elevator out, right? Fast travel anywhere from the Commonwealth and out of the Institute to the CIT ruins. Oh, okay. So I got to go to the CIT ruins. I see. So those are the only two places I can travel to. So I'm going to travel to the ruins, and then I'm going to try to find a place to save. Trying to find a place to save. Harambe! Haha, man and Pete. 7 days to sort inventory. Yeah, I was sorting the inventory for hours and hours and hours, trying to learn how to be a quartermaster. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. So, hey, what's up, Dance? Let's see. Where is a bed? Actually, let's throw it down. Drop the Dragon Hammer! King Conundrum has dropped the Dragon Hammer. Crush the follow button and become part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out in the stream. Let's show him some love in the chat, everybody, for becoming a part of the mighty Kismet army here. I'm going to go see ya. See ya, Face Shield. Thanks for hanging out. What else we got? Kids go to Hangman's. I can't go to Hangman's. I can only, because I'm in the new survival mode, I can't fast travel anywhere else. I can't fast travel to Hangman's. I can't fast travel to any of these. I can only, those are the only 2 points now I can fast travel to because of I'm in the new survival mode. So I have to walk there if I want to get there, or I can call a vertibird. So I'm calling a vertibird in right now, and I'm out of here. Coming in. Catch up on chat a little bit here. I actually played Fallout 4 for about 30 minutes, and when I got bored and unloaded, so, but I don't have a Fallout shirt. Okay, King Conundrum. Well, that's too bad. You got bored, man. I played 1,500 hours. Not bored at all. Still not bored. Still not bored. Love the game. I haven't played through this line, so you missed 4 different storylines. You missed thousands of hours of gameplay of all the places you could have went. You could have built settlements. You could have done all sorts of amazing stuff in the game. But of course, it's your choice. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. You want to waste 60 bucks? It's your 60 bucks to waste. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's incredibly well done. Incredibly massive as well. Incredibly massive game. All right. So let's get on the vertibird. Let's go ahead and see. Talk to Father, which we did. Give the holotape to Proctor Indrum, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to go to the Pridwin again. And like so. And we're going to go to the Pridwin. We're going to save. Hopefully we make it there before, so it doesn't crash. And we'll save, and then we'll pick up where we left off afterwards. Yes, a lot of hours. I try to get the most out of my money. Time to lurk, build the drive-in, enjoy some bed searching. I don't need to search. I'm going to go to the Pridwin and get it. I'm over there. I'm headed. Could you not sleep in the medical beds? No, I tried it. They wouldn't let me. Happy lurking, Squid Biz. Lurking, lurking, lurking. Keep that doggy lurking. Ride. All right, let's get this some more sound off. During the storyline, by the way, I turned the music off because it overrides. You can barely hear the storyline. So here we go. Dang ages. I don't like the bugs in Fallout 4, but the game is solid. Exactly. Yeah, it has some bugs. It has some bugs, but it is super fun. Oh, speaking of bugs, I don't have my Gatling. My Gatlin's messed up. You called it right at the perfect time. Yeah, bugged out. No Gatling laser. Or Gatling gun. Can I run this game with a GeForce GX 670? He has a better card than I have. I have a 480. Check out the specs down below. You'd be like, Kismet, no way. What are you doing with that old 480? It works. Why to get a new one if the other one works? I don't waste money. I don't waste money because right now I'm rubbing pennies together just to try to survive. But there we go. Got the wife working 2 jobs, trying to do this as a full-time career. Not easy. Not easy. But I know what it takes. It takes every day, all day, working on what you love to do. That's what it takes. And there's still a chance of failure, exactly. A high chance here in streaming. But if you love it, you do it because you love it. And the money part will work itself out. I don't really need stuff. I have plenty of stuff. I've had some really expensive stuff in my day. I've spent more money in my 20s and 30s than some people make in their entire career. Entire career. Travel 4-star hotels, travel all over, boats, renting 50, Sea-Doos and boats and all that stuff, and going out on the river and doing all sorts of crazy stuff when I was young. No, I don't want to get out of my power armor. Stop doing that. What's up, Dance, my brother? My brother.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Talk to the dude.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
Completion time 14 minutes.
How cooperative do you think she'll be?
She's on our side.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately.
Awesome. Awesome. Yancer says, Kismet, been here all night. You're the man. I love you. And who you are, keep it up. Thank you, Yarn Toaster. Appreciate it big time. I try, man. I try. And when you're in struggle, when you're in tough times in your life, all you can do, you got to buckle down. Try to do what you best, right? Try to do best. Stay into the world as we know it. Ah, that's a great song for Fallout. All right, there we go. We saved. Now, that ran a little bit longer than I thought it was going to run. Because we got stuck there where we had to travel back and forth. We crashed a bunch of times, and then we got to a point where we couldn't save, and I was trying to find a place to save. But we have found a place to save. We're going to continue this quest line next time, probably on Sunday, because now it is time for you guys to choose. It is your choice of what retro game I'm going to play tomorrow. So I'm going to play for about 3 hours tomorrow during our retro stream on Thursdays. This is what we do on Thursdays. It was super fun. So let me get that ready. Let me get it ready for you guys. Now, this is your time to be interactive on the stream. There is a ton of awesome peeps in here right now. A ton of you awesome peeps hanging out. So I'm going to let you guys choose using your Kiss Caps. Now, because you're hanging out in the stream and because you are awesome, I am going to go ahead and give you some bonus Kiss Caps. Now, Kiss Caps are my loyalty rewards here in the channel. It allows you to win stuff, like you might be able to win free games this weekend. That's right, on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all night long, we're going to mega stream, and you might be able to win some free games. You also might be able to win some other cool stuff, like Kiss Caps that I might send out to you. You might can win some Kismet t-shirts. You can win all sorts of stuff. These t-shirts, by the way, are wearing like wearing a nice hug. They are so comfy. So you never know. So I'll also be doing all sorts of fun stuff on that stream, contests, giveaways, all that. So make sure to tune in on Saturday. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I'm not going anywhere. After this, we're going to play some 7 Days to Die some more. After this. Just hang on. But let's first get you guys involved in choosing what retro game we are going to play. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and do a contest. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to do a single vote. Right? Instead of like pay to win, we're going to have everybody vote and you only get one ticket. Now the reason why it's very much like a straw poll. This way you guys all pick just one choice. So here we go. Let's do it. Because we did a pay to win on the last two, but I want to make it fair for everybody to choose. All right, so previous contest. Let's see. Let's set up. Let's edit this previous one. Now, what I've got here, let me pull this out here so we can see this on the stream. Hold on one second. Revlo, where are you at? Where are you at? Bada bada boom! Oh, big bada boom. There it is right there. All right, there's the list of games that we could play. Now, we've already played Fallout 1 on the stream. Now, of course, I'm going to circle back to all those retro games. Let's go ahead and move it over this way, like so. So, we've already played it on the stream, both Fallout 3 and Fallout 1. Here's your choices. City Skylines. Skyrim is not a choice. Let me take that out of there, because we're going to play that tomorrow for sure. So, let me go ahead and take one from the bottom here. Well, Black Ops, I've already played as well. Let's take Black Ops out of there, too. Black Ops, we played Doom. Let's see what else. Take Grim Dawn out of there. We'll shrink it down. We'll shrink this list down. We've got XCOM 2, which I haven't played in a while. Let's put that up there. All right, there we go. There's our choices. City Skylines, XCOM 2, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout New Vegas, Galaxy on Fire 2, GTA 5, Witcher, Wild Hunt, or Wolfenstein, The New Order. There are your choices. And what you do is you do an exclamation point bet, and then A if you want City Skylines, and then you put like, you're going to only put 1 in there because we're going to make it so you can only bet up to 1. Max bet will be 1. This way everybody gets a chance to do it. Minimum and maximum is 1. There we go. Retro Game Night. We'll give you 3 minutes to choose. And we can't do the overlay because it doesn't do any good. And start. There we go. Boom. There's your chance. Go ahead and bet in the chat, or you can go ahead and click on that link and you can bet directly on the Revlo page. It's up to you. Up to you. Give it a shot. Give it a go. And thanks so much, Aaron Toaster. I'm going to take that nice thing that you said and put that in. My nice things that people say. I do keep all of those things, the nice things you guys say. They inspire me every single day. I wake up every single day and read those. I read different quotes that you guys do, all the nice things you say. It inspires me every day to work harder at the stream, work harder at my videos, and play more often. And stream more often. You're going to find more streams from me, more videos, above and beyond, even more than I did before. That's true. That's true, Bogo. This is true. Don Babb says, Kiz, and all good morning from Spain. Good morning, Don Babb. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. All right, let's see them votes. Let's see them votes blowing it up. Now, again, you only have 1 vote, so you got to go bet, and then your choice, A, B, C, D, E, etc., and then just bet 1 in there. So bet, space, the letter of what you're betting on, and space, and then 1. So give it a go. Let's see. Give it a go. What do you guys want to see? So this is your time to choose what I'm going to play on stream on tomorrow's retro stream. We're going to give it a try. Now, it does take me some time to get it working, so that's why I'm not going to do it right now, because sometimes it doesn't work. Cito412, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Here's your chance to vote. I just gave everybody some Kiz Caps, so no matter if you just got here just now, or if you've been here all this time with thousands of Kiz Caps, go ahead and vote right in the stream right now. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, we got neck and neck. Somebody may break the tie. Quick. You got to put exclamation point, bet, and then the letter that you want, and then space, and then a number, which is number 1, because you can only bet 1 ticket. Go, go, go. So exclamation point, bet, and then a letter, space, and then the number 1, and there you go. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Let's see. Exclamation point, bet. Space, letter, space, the number 1. Because you only can bet 1. This is like a straw poll, but using Revlo. So I don't have to do a straw poll. So there we go. There we go. Oh. Boom, all right. Let's see. Oh, no. We're going to have a revote. We're going to have to revote because check it out. We're going to have to just reduce it down to those 2 because look, boom. That's right. We have a tie. That's right. We have a tie 4-4 right over here. Let me go and get my red arrow up here. Check it out right here. 4-4. One for Fallout New Vegas, and the other one is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So we're going to have a revote, just like a tie. Now, the only one you can vote for now is Fallout New Vegas or Witcher's Wild Hunt. We're going to do a revote. I'm going to go ahead and refund those Kiz caps and start new. Get ready. The betting has closed. Get ready. Now that you understand how to do it, that you put exclamation point bet. Actually, do I have that thing where I can just put it at the top of the screen? Let's see. I thought I had it in here somewhere. Something where I tell it at the top of the stream. No. Nope, not there. Not there. All right, so I'm going to take my red arrow out here. Boom. And we're going to start and refund. Start over again. All right. Same thing. But this time you can only bet for those two, though. I'm going to leave the other options in there. But we're going to start again. We're going to edit this one. We're going to say 1-1. And we're going to go ahead and start that one. Go. You can only vote Fallout New Vegas or Witcher Wild Hunt. Boom. Go. And let me go ahead and take that out of there so it doesn't affect the betting. Go again. Always fun when there's a tie. I love doing it. It's like playing that game War with cards, right? Where you throw down the card and it's like, oh, war! And then you're like 1, 2, 3, and then you flip, right? And then to see if you won all the cards, then you win a massive amount of cards whenever you win the war. Super fun. I play it with my kids all the time. All right, Fallout New Vegas or Witcher Wild Hunt. So it would be, let's see, bet G or bet K. So exclamation point, bet G, and then 1, or bet K, and then 1. So again, give it a go. So K would be The Witcher, and G would be, New Vegas, and K would be The Witcher. So your choice. Your choice. We'll see how many. Oh, wow. Tons of people coming in on the bets now. They've got it figured out. They know how to bet. They are being the bettors. We got much more participation this round. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's do it. Another minute. Get your votes in. Call your friends in. Call your other friends in the room. Tell them to log into my stream. Tell them they have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Quick, quick, quick. Get into Kismet stream. Press that follow button. And then, or bet first and then press that follow button. Get in here because Kismet's going to play the game that we choose right now. So you guys are going to choose minute and 22 seconds. So while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take a second here. Take a second to see what I have. I have anything to eat? No. I'm going to run around and get some food down the way here. I'm trying to see if I get some more signal grenades while I'm at it. 50 seconds. 50 seconds to go. Barter.
It'll put a smile on your face.
I bet it will. I bet it will. There they are. Yes, I shall take those. Thank you very much. Confirmed. Thank you, bro. Charge. 24 seconds. Those bets in.
How can I help you today?
Great use of your Kiz caps, by the way. Do these little contests. Super fun. Let's barter.
I need some supplies.
No.
Let's see what he's got. Fusion cell, herbal stimulant, Microsoft, purified water. I guess we could just buy that. I rarely ever buy purified water, by the way. Never buy purified water unless you have an excess of resources, because you can just make them at your settlements by putting down your water purifiers. But just to make it easier for us to get around, we will go ahead use that so we have a bit more AP points. And let's see. All right, it has completed. Let's take a look. What are the results? Let's go ahead and sleep here also for 8 hours to get rid of our fatigue, which happens also in survival mode, the new survival mode. So let's go ahead and turn it on. The result is, boom! That's right. You have picked the Fallout New Vegas. You have picked Fallout New Vegas right here with 10 votes. Look at that. More votes than before. Very close on Witcher, though. Very close. 6 out of very close. So we're going to go ahead and play Fallout New Vegas on tomorrow's stream. Don't worry, we're going to be doing lots of retros. So if you guys want to see me play The Witcher, we will definitely play that. And of course, so eventually we'll play all the games. We're going to play all of these games because, hey, I bought these games. I might as well play them, right? I might as well play them. So thanks, everybody, for that voting. Now we're going to switch over and do something incredibly fun. A new game that I've discovered thanks to some other people that are nice enough to introduce me to it. We're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die. So we're going to jump over there, see what the team's been up to. Hopefully they've survived. Hopefully they haven't got eaten and destroyed by zombies. Now, I call it Fallout 4.5. Now, before I move over there, I want to tell you my dream of Fallout 5, what Fallout 5 would be. Now, if you're a big Fallout fan like me, played it all the way since Fallout 1, maybe you played some New Vegas. Maybe you played Fallout 3. Fallout 2 is maybe your favorite, right? To each their own. Whatever your Fallout is favorite for you. For me, Fallout 4 is definitely one of my favorite games of all time because of the massive scale and all the things you can do. Plus, the graphics is incredibly well done. There's a lot of little funny storyline, side storyline, really a lot of stuff in the actual game. That's really, really good. And some people are like, you know what, New Vegas is better than Fallout 4. And some people are like, I like Fallout 1 better than all the other Fallouts. And some people are like, no, Fallout 4 is the best, right? For me, I love all of them. I played some of them just about a quarter or halfway through, like Fallout 2 and Fallout 3. And Fallout 1 I have played through a bazillion times. And then Fallout 4 here, obviously, I have 1,500 hours in Fallout 4. So obviously, I like this one. So what we're going to do is talk a bit about what my dream would be, right, of Fallout 5 before we switch over. Now, imagine Fallout, even if they just take Fallout 4's technology, they combine it with the massive player base or the playability of like Minecraft, where you have just tons and tons of people playing in the same space at the same time. And then you add another element of the GTA 5 and you kind of jam those games together where you have vehicles, you have the ability to work together on a massive scale. Now imagine if we could build settlements together, right? If all of us could build settlements together and rebuild settlements in the wasteland, right? Like say we rebuild Boston. We go in and we tear all the buildings down. We rebuild it. We set up a defense against giant hordes of super mutants that are trying to attack us, right? Then we go out and we scavenge. We have some people out scavenging. We have some people out building. We have some people working together in a team-based game. That is what the Fallout that I would like to see in Fallout 5. And that's what I feel 7 Days to Die is. 7 Days to Die is like that in-between step. That not quite Fallout 5, is not quite, doesn't have the Fallout themes or the quests or all of that stuff, which would be great to have in there. But it has that feeling, the thing that I'm looking for in the next Fallout. Now, if I was Bethesda, I would go and I'd buy those guys out. I would go buy them suckers out, and I would turn that technology to their use, right? I would buy them completely out and then say, look, we're going to use this technology to build the best Fallout game of all time, Fallout 5. So there we go. That's what I would do. But that's up to them. It's up to them. But they are awesome because they have made an amazing game here in Fallout 4. And also Doom is really great. Big thumbs up to all of those games. Now, again, I'm not sponsored by Bethesda. I'm not paid to say this stuff or any of that stuff. I'm not here to sell you games. I'm not here to do any of that. I am here to entertain you and also to have fun playing games. And speaking of fun, we're going to go to 7 Days to Die, and I'm going to show you why I call it 4.5 of what I dream the new Fallout will be, hopefully. Now, I don't know any insider information. I don't even know if they're going to come out with a new Fallout. I have no idea. I don't know anybody at Bethesda. They're not telling me stuff in my ear. I don't know that. But this is my dream of the new Fallout. All right, so let's switch over to 7 Days to Die. It's going to take me just a minute. Feel free to hang out in the stream. I think you'll enjoy it. I appreciate everybody who does every single night. And we're just going to switch. Take me a couple minutes. That's it. There's a lot of amazing people hanging out in the chat right now you can talk with. Chat with them for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and switch over. I'm going to go Stealth Boy. Now, if you've never been in my stream before, I bet you didn't know that I'm the only one on Twitch that has a Stealth Boy. And you're like, Kismet, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. You don't have no stinking Stealth Boy. Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you questioning my ability to activate my Stealth Boy on stream? Well, I love it when people question me. I love it when they underestimate the power that I have. You ready? Here we go. Boom! Stealth Boy activated. Told you.